안녕. 안녕.
What's up Ari, good to hear your hands are feeling better.
Hello, my name is Ari Song, aka Song Ari. I'm your resident Gummy VTuber. Welcome back to another stream. Hi guys. Oh god, my door is open again. Give me a second. Not again. There we go. Hi Lumi. Hi Nefer. Oh my god, thank you for the 9 months, Nefer. What's up, Ari? Good to hear your hands are feeling better. Yeah, I think I'm finally seeing the fruits of my efforts with my exercises. Especially since I think I gave them like a straight rest. So I'm taking like a rest day like once every week. And I think it's helping a lot with like the cool down after like, you know, working the muscles and tendons out like basically 6 days a week. But yeah, I'm very glad that they're getting better. I'm still gonna try and see a doctor about them, but any improvement is good improvement. Thank you for the 9 months. Kamsa. And thank you for peeking in. Nefer and Lumi. Yeah. How are you guys doing? It's a Tuesday. I was originally gonna stream Star Rail. Unfortunately, I have things to do. So maybe I'll switch over if I can get them done early enough. But I doubt that that's happening. Got a lot of shit to do. Improvement is nice. Yes. We love to see things improving. I especially love it when I don't have to feel like pricks and tingles in my fingers like every 5 seconds. That's really great. Too hot dying? Oh yeah, like for some reason we got like a huge spike in a heat wave last Sunday. But now that it's like about to rain again, it's about to rainstorm again, things are cooling down. So we'll see. Maybe things will be relatively stable in the 70s and 80s by September, or maybe that's too much to ask for. But yeah, I think tonight we'll just be chilling. I don't know if we'll have much turnout tonight, to be quite honest. But I was like, I need company while I do my work. So I was like, why don't I just turn on the webcam anyway? Fair. Yeah. Hopefully you guys have some things that you would like to work on, or, you know, take a gander at while I do my work. Maybe you want to read a book, or maybe you do have some tasks to do, like chores and things like that. So feel free to do whatever you want while we're doing this. Just working. Yeah, I've got like some homework to catch up on, and I think I'm finally going to take a stab at video editing tonight. I don't know if it's gonna be okay while I'm multi-streaming, but you know what? I can try. I might download like some lightweight video program for clip editing, because I don't need like too fancy stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Hi Sophonic, Gumi Arimorn, how are you doing? Hello.
안녕.
Thank you for peeking in as well. Don't forget about your stream streaks, guys. Yaha. Where is my game thingy? Come up. There you are. We're just gonna doing some chill yapping while I knock out some tasks. There are like some occasional points where I may go silent because I need full concentration, but you are welcome to chill, lurk, or actively chat however as you like. And maybe if I knock out all my tasks early, I will switch over to Star Rail. Mayhaps. But I'm also feeling kind of lethargic today. So this is kind of embarrassing, but I think I may have skipped like 1 too many meals because I weighed myself last Sunday night and I was like, why am I below 90 pounds? So I've been trying to be more diligent about eating and sleeping more because I'm also losing some hair. So it's like, I've got some stress going on. The stress will not stop. I need to lose weight. Bro, I need to gain weight. I was like, ugh. Okay, so like the hair loss isn't like that bad, but my mom insists that my hairline is kind of widening, and I'm like, I can kind of see some spots where that might be right. So, you know, we'll see. Again, this is why I need to go see a doctor. But all the clinics are like, we don't take your insurance or we're not accepting new patients, so I'm gonna scream. Hi, Blitz. Hello, hello. You want me to speak in chibi? Okay, here we go. Hi, Sam. Thank you for peeking in. The luxury. Well, my mom bought like this advanced hair therapy hair loss shampoo from Purador or whatever the brand is called. So I'll use that and see if that helps. But I know like the root cause is like stress and not getting enough sleep. So I'm gonna try to fix that starting this week. Hi, Sam. Yeah, hello. If you guys wanna add your tasks in order to like be productive with me, let me just get that up here. On stream, remember the commands to add your tasks are plus add said task, and when you want to complete it, you can either put plus done task or plus complete task. I don't know what happened to my pomodoro timer. What the fuck happened there? Let's refresh that again. There we go. And I will boot up my tasks as well. Can you guys hear the game okay? Can you guys hear our lo-fi beats? I'm probably gonna switch the OST. Let me see. Refreshing study sessions. Yeah. No, I don't want to exit. I'm yawning. Should I add a nap task? Absolutely, you should add one. Thank you for the alert, Gloomy, and good luck with your tasks. I've had a bad day, one of those days where everything's going wrong. The best thing to do is sit in one place. Oh no, I hope things get better for you, Sam. Take this time to like decompress and stuff. Like, go read some manga or watch some anime or something, or listen to some music and sit still. How are you, Ari? I'm doing okay. I've got some things to work on, so we're breaking out the co-working stream again. Where are my tasks, to-do list, and timer? Okay, I need to uncomplete some of these. Yeah, I need to reorganize my desk for the 5th time in a row. And okay, actually, you know what? I can just delete this one because I already know which clinics to call. Glad to hear. Yeah. Okay, hold on. We're still in just chatting. Let me change to co-working. Co-working and studying. Alright. And again, if you want to add tasks, it's plus add task in chat box. If you're on YouTube, unfortunately these commands don't work over there, so you're gonna have to come over here to Twitch to do that. But feel free to lurk on YouTube regardless. Okay. Alright, let's see. What else do I need to do? I need to... Oh my god, why do I have a nap task here? Regular to-dos. Okay, I did that. I'll delete that. Content creation. Okay, I've got those. Any other regular to-dos that I gotta do? What counts as a regular to-do, chat? Like, what do you count as like part of your regular tasks that are separate from study and, I don't know, hobbies and stuff? Like chores? Don't move. Bet. Well, I put my organized desk of my Korean study in the category already, so maybe I'll just add that here. Reorganized desk. Okay. And then one more. Okay, this is not really a task, but tiering on Project Sakai. I've been tiering on the new Project Sakai gacha event, which is how I know like that my hands are getting better because they're not flaring up, they're not getting prickly or pain while I'm like writing songs. I think the key for playing mobile rhythm games was to teach myself how to relax my hand and arm shoulder muscles while I play, because I have this tendency when I'm trying to like focus on full comboing like I really tense up and lock my muscles, and that's not good when your nerves are on fire, right? So I had to like consciously relax and try not to care so much about full combos, you know, just grind the points that I need to like claim my rewards, and I think that helped a lot. So now my next goal is to see if I can transfer that to maybe like typing on my keyboard and using my mouse, because I think those are like the last like final hurdles to clear before I can get back to full gaming. Yeah, Scottish Hill. Yeah, pretty much. You can't stress about losing a combo. Like, honestly, like every other song, I'm losing a combo anyway. So like, if it happens, it happens. Oh, now that reminds me, what I do have to do as part of regular to-dos is finger and hand exercises. I gotta... Okay, so for like the workout itself, I need to do these like twice a day. But for the stretches, I gotta do them every hour. So I'll basically just do some stretches like every time I take a break. No, Nefer, I'm not going to nap on stream. I'm not going to nap on stream. Sorry, I choked on my tea again. I'm sorry. Okay. What else is there? I'll probably break out the projects like Kaya after stream because I need to let my energy refill. Are you okay? I'm fine. Don't worry. Remember, this happens like every stream. It almost goes down the wrong pipe. Alright. I think that's all I can think of for now. If I need to add more later, I'll add them then. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh, let me put this back too. How long was our long break supposed to be? I remember the short break was 5 minutes. Was the long break 10 minutes or 15 minutes? Hold on, 25, 5, 30, and then another 25 study minute session. I think it was 10? I think it was 10. Yeah, let's just do it like that. Alright. So what to start with first though? I know I said I wanted to do club editing, but I think I'll save that for later when I get like more focused on things. So let's start with something light. Let's reorganize my desk. Oh, I got all cluttered again. So many things to put away. So many things to throw away. Alright. Let's put these by my console. Oh, here's the rubber band I was looking for my exercises. Damn it. Alright, the MRI desk. Oh yeah, so I'm scheduling an appointment with my oral surgeon. I think it might be sometime... I mean, I hope it's this week. They texted me... Thanks, Sari, for banning someone. I'm hoping I get to see them this week, but I don't know. They texted me and be like, okay, what is your schedule? And I was like, here is my schedule. And they never got back to me today, so I'm just gonna have to wait for her reply tomorrow, maybe? Let's be all done. Thank you for the alert. Hello. Feel free to chill in here as you do your tasks. If you want to add them to our community task list, you can use the commands at the bottom left of the stream, plus add task, and to complete it, you can do plus done task or plus complete task. But yeah, welcome. Where do I put my MRI desk though? Oh, there's piles on the floor too. I'm gonna have to reorganize those too. Alright. And now let's put that there. Alright. Thanks, statements. I know where you go. That's another big bag that has to be reorganized. What's this app called? It's called spiritcity Lo-Fi Sessions. Oh, sorry, my webcam is... Oh, yeah. You almost saw that I apparently have no legs, but I actually do have legs. They've just been cursed to never show up on stream. I want to use a high key. Yeah, you can find this on Steam. Again, it's called Spiritcity Lo-Fi Sessions. Speaking of that, thank you for reminding me that I gotta put my avatar on stream. I want to sit by the window today. So basically you can do a bunch of activities, you customize your avatar, you can collect points to like unlock different like decorations, clothing, pets even. So it's pretty neat. Should I be typing? Since I'm cleaning right now, so we gotta do the cleaning activity. A floating gummy hole, spooky. Spooky. Oh, you know what I should do? Now that I'm here. Spooky. Oh my god. Spooky. It's the ghost of Ari's song. Here to haunt you. Oh, I love VTS Terminal. So many nice things to play with. Oh, I got points to collect. Sweet. Alright. Alright, stop distracting me, chat. I gotta lock in for cleaning. Yes, please clip. I love clips. I need to edit them later. On stream, please. This comes with like my mouse. I need to make sure I don't lose that. No, I don't want to get deported. We're not deporting you anywhere. But if you act out, I could potentially go lock you into Gumi Dungeon, so you best be on your best behavior. Oh man, hold on a second. I'm gonna just zoom in a little bit. I don't like it when y'all see my tummy like that. That's unintentional. Oh, there's actually like these. Oh, I'm. Alright, you guys are gonna have to do with like my lost tracking. But there are some like a couple of customizable models like that are currently works in progress that I kind of want to buy. Like I know I'm saving for a PC and like original character design for my 1.0. I'm just like, okay, but what if I upgraded my model to look a little bit more like how I want? So I'm thinking about it. But they're really cute and they look like my actual intended age range, so I was thinking it might not be a bad idea. Take this big pile and start organizing them. This I think I could throw away. But yeah, it has like a bunch of like different hairstyles, adjustable chest size, a lot of nice clothing and like animal ears, etc. options. And I think for that model you can actually edit the texture atlas, which is something I've been wanting to do, but I don't think is allowed for this model. So I definitely want to experiment with that. Hi Pasta, thank you for peeking in. Okay, tree and stuff. We're just yapping while I warm up with productivity by reorganizing my workspace here. Alright, gum, it can go in here. When you guys clean your room, do you tend to like stash things in like drawers, under your bed, under your desk, in boxes where you just like, they're not actually organized but they're out of sight, so you think you fool yourself into thinking that your room is clean? I'm getting ignored on YouTube all day. Sorry, Say. I can't like have YouTube chat docked in OBS anymore because like I had to reinstall it a while ago. for reasons, and it's not letting me send messages in OBS anymore, so like I have to use it as a pop-out window, but I can't spin it, so I have to like alt tab in it from time to time to like check messages. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Hope you're doing okay, Say.
안녕.
Hi Fanex, thank you for peeking in. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Out of sight means they don't exist. Exactly. Exactly. Like, yeah, sure. Maybe my drawers themselves are like a big jumbled mess. But if I'm not tripping over them on my floor, then that means I can assume my room is tidy. Yeah. Oh my god, thank you for the gifted sub to Say, Possum. Thank you, thank you. Kamsa kamsa. Enjoy your new Twitch emotes, Say. And of course, exclusive access to my sub-only channel and my Discord server. Yeah, no ads anymore. I found a new anime I'm obsessed with. Oh, what are you watching? We've been watching The Summer Hikaru Died and The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity in my Discord server. And I'm also watching My Dress Up Darling Season 2 and Dan Da Dan Season 2. But on Vesperon, I'm very EP. Oh no! You should get some sleep. And yeah, to all newcomers, if you want to add your tasks to the community task list, all you gotta do is use the commands on the bottom left corner of stream. You can use plus add whatever task it is you want to do, and then when you're done, you can either use plus done your task or plus complete your task. I will say though, chat, I think maybe I do need to like clean up my drawers a little bit, because I have a bunch of documents that I need to go through and reorganize, but I have no space to store them. So now I don't know where to put these. But I don't want to leave them on my floor, but I don't want to put them on my desk either, because I hate it when things pile up on top of my desk. Let me think. Okay, this one can go in this drawer, because it makes thematic sense. The way I like to organize things in my drawers, so I have like one set of like the IKEA, what is it, the Billy drawers? I forget what they're called. But the top one is for like vitamins, contacts, medicine, things like that. It's like my medicinal cabinet, but it's a drawer. The second one, it's a mixture of important documents and miscellaneous desk cleaning items. This is basically my mess drawer. My third drawer, which is the biggest one, I use to store all like my makeup stuff. The fourth one is my desk mask, and then the fifth one is a bunch of electronics and cables and things. Had an interesting workday, so I'm just been chilling. Ooh, nice to hear. At least you're chilling right now. That's good than being stressed. That's better than being stressed. It's called Secrets of the Silent Witch. Oh, I think I've heard of that anime. I'm not watching it, but I think I might wait for it to be completed before I binge it. Been planning to get all the light novels and manga. Oh wow, that's some dedication. That's me with the Apothecary Diaries and 86. Two of my favorite anime to air in recent times. Held up on the floor, like I don't know. See it, like I have a small room, Possum, and my mom also has like a bunch of boxes in my room that are taking up a lot of moving space, so it stresses me out when I leave things piled up. Like oh, my model, stop losing tracking. Stop losing tracking. Oh my god. Did you guys see me like roll my eyes up to the, like the upper left corner of my eye? Like, holy. Hi there, can you say hi? Hi Yuki, welcome, welcome. Glad to see you here. We're currently just yapping a bit while I do some productivity. If you'd like to work on your own tasks while you yap with us or lurk, you can reference the commands on the bottom left corner of the stream. But yeah, welcome. Glad to see you here. If you binge, let me know. I want to watch it again and again. Sounds good. I'll be sure to hit you up. I wish I could talk about it, but the law requires I keep quiet. Ooh, they got you under that legal NDA. Yeah, don't break it for us, but... Must be some piping hot tea. Oh wait, I could have put those documents in here. I'm a little stupid. What was this again? Oh, it looks like bank numbers. Okay, no, I'm not organizing their store today. That can wait for another. Sweet. That's trash. I can tell you that it's a medical malpractice case, but that's about it. Not malpractice. Oh no. I hope justice is served. Whoever needs it more. Whichever side needs it. Most Steph will go to sleep in a bit. It's 2 a.m. now. Oh my god. Yuki, do you know my regular bedtime? It's like I'm in bed by 5 a.m. Maybe I sleep at 7 a.m. Yeah, no wonder my hair is falling out, chat. I see the bits of hair left in the shower drain. I'm just like, is that normal? Or is it a little more than before? I literally can't tell. It looks normal to me, but it's also like, it kind of seems like a lot. But I don't know. My mom never taught me what like hair clumps in the shower look like, but I assure you guys my hair's not falling out at that rate. What? My brain would be fried? Yeah, see, like I sleep at 7 a.m. I get up late. I'm on an interesting life sleep schedule right now, so like... But also, I've always been a night owl, so even when I was like on a rigorous schedule, like university schedule or company schedule, like I would sleep at maybe 3 to 5 a.m. and then I'd have to wake up by 8 to 9 a.m. But I worked remotely from home, so I could literally just wake up, roll out of bed, and then turn on my laptop for my daily stand-up. But I hated those days so much. I'm not a morning person. I'm not a morning person at all. Potential, I'm just resuming. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Welcome, welcome. You can also set your own server nickname if you'd like. I know some people don't know that's an option, but you can edit your nickname per server. I'm pretty sure I enabled that setting as well. I lose a concerning amount of hair when I shower, like 2 handfuls. Yeah, that might be something for you to check with your doctor, like I'm trying to do right now. Be like, hey, am I just stressed, or is this something more serious? That's what I want to know. Insane maximum I can pull off is sleeping 2:30 a.m. No, see, my problem is that like my bedtime keeps like getting pushed later and later and later and later, like over the years, and then sometimes it resets itself and sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes when it resets itself the cycle starts all over again. Working 7 days a week sucks. Ooh. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I'm sorry to hear that. Like, genuinely, y'all should be mandated like 1 rest day a week. Maybe the religious folk were onto something. Work 6 days a week, take the 7th day off to rest. Yeah, it's an actual problem I have, diagnosed and everything with no cure. Oh no. Well, hopefully it's not too bad considering it's a condition that you have to live with. And hopefully you can, you know, keep a lot of your hair. I know science is like rapidly like evolving these days, so like there are a lot of fascinating different, like, how should I put this? Breakthroughs, discoveries, and like finding cures for different conditions. So hopefully something happens and you get the treatment that you need. That's true. Thank you, Ari. Yeah, no problem, Sab. Okay. Did you guys hear that they were working on like mRNA vaccine like development for cancer? Like there's like a lot of like promising studies on that front. I don't know if they're still continuing in the States because of the current political climate, but if they manage to actually develop a vaccine for cancer, that would be incredibly amazing. Like I never thought in my lifetime that I could even hear of the possibility of them making one. And yet there are like a bunch of interesting papers and articles on the matter. I'm like, wow, mRNA is so cool. If it's genetic, there should be a way for it in 5 years maximum, but it will be pricey. Yeah, that is the issue. Like for the like most cutting edge treatments, they require a lot of money, or you have to sign up to be a subject in like their experiment or something. But hopefully, if it like, you know, eventually it will be made more accessible and affordable to like everyone else. Just the knowledge of it actively being worked on or actively completed is like enough to give people hope, you know? The price wouldn't be fun. Yeah. Like if you're on Medicaid, I doubt you'd be given access to it. That vaccine is not traditional, but going further is a wall of text. I mean, yeah, they're just like calling it a vaccine, but yeah, we don't need to get into the nitty-gritty details of it here. I just think it's like really cool that they're finding like different ways to like treat, you know, it's freaking cancer. It's fucking cancer. If we had more alternatives to chemotherapy, that would be great. Alright, chat, I have a dilemma. Oh wait, no, I don't have a dilemma. The garbage can is literally 3 feet away from me. What the fuck am I saying? This one. Okay, much better. Much better. Okay, if I put this in that bag, I'm probably gonna jumble the papers up too much and I won't be able to find anything, so this needs to stay here. Oh, my vitamin C, I forgot to take that. Give me a second, chat. I gotta take my vitamin C supplements. I also low-key forgot to take my magnesium citrate and vitamin D supplements, so I gotta do that later. Oh, yeah. Alright, tore that little packet. At least my vitamin C supplements are like a really yummy, like lemon flavored powder. It's kind of sour, but it's nice to eat. You literally just like, you tear open the packet, you like pour the powder into your mouth, and then you just let it dissolve. I will say my least favorite, like, type of vitamins to take is tablets. Like, I can do gel capsules, but if you force me to take tablets, that shit tastes nasty. Like, you taste like the medicinal, like, I don't want to say herbal, but it's like really yucky, vegetable, earthy, like, aftertaste of the tablets, and then it's like, and then you have to like force them down your throat if the tablets are especially chunky, like, oh my god, am I gonna choke on this? I think it gets stuck in my esophagus. So I prefer capsules. Just chunk them before going to bed or something, make it a habit. I actually have to take my vitamins with my food because that's the best way for them to digest. I also have to drink a lot of water with them, so actually drinking a lot of water before bed is kind of bad for me because I'll eventually feel my bladder filling up, and I'm like, oh no, there goes the urge to use the toilet, and then I'm not gonna sleep for another like 30 minutes to an hour. The coding on tablets suck, my pills taste awful. Yeah, exactly. Like, hello, we have such advanced medicine, why can't they give us like yummy tablets? Oh, I'm sorry, is that supposed to be for kids only, and only the adults get the, like, the yucky things that they have to learn to live with? Either make them completely tasteless or make them like taste like candy. Okay, to be fair, like if you put sugar in medicine, that's probably not a good thing, but you know, again, science, you can come up with something. Pair with water, it shouldn't taste anything. You don't understand, Yuki. Even if you drink them with water, you still have to put those tablets in your mouth first, and they're gonna rest on your tongue. And there's just no avoiding the taste buds detecting the taste. Hi, birds, welcome in. Ula ula. Yeah, exactly. Phoenix knows what I'm talking about. The taste is still there. I don't know how y'all do it. I'm gonna tie my hair back. Hi, Purrs. We're yapping a bit. Well, I'm supposed to be productive right now, but I'm actually just reorganizing my desk, so... I'm reorganizing my desk, so we're being a little bit more chatty than is optimal. If you'd like to add your own tasks to be productive, Purrs, whether they be actual chores or like gotcha dailies or making yourself a drink, you can add them to our community task list by using plus add task plus or complete them by plus done or plus complete task. Anyways, we have the command reference sheet at the bottom left corner of stream. If y'all are on YouTube, these commands only work on Twitch, so you'll have to refer to the pin message. You could technically make it taste something, but the size would at least triple, and financially no pharmacy will comply. God damn it. Like, can we outlaw tablets and just make them all capsules? Like, please. Capsules are so much easier to, like, swallow and digest without detecting any taste compared to tablets. Or you know what? Serve that shit to us in, like, gummy format. You know how we can have melatonin gummies? Imagine... Oh, wait, no, wait, hold on a second. Oh, yeah, imagine a multivitamin gummy. Oh, wait, no, those exist. Those exist, but those are usually for kids. Are there even any, like, yummy multivitamin gummies for adults? That aren't, like, overloaded on the bad sugars and stuff? I am so sick of my multivitamin tablets. I don't even take my multivitamins often because I find, like, whenever I take one, my pee, it becomes, like... How should I say this? It kind of turns, like... Okay, this is maybe TMI. Shut your ears off if this, if this is too much for you. Sometimes, like, my pee turns, like, a sort of, like, I think it's greenish yellow color, and I read online, like, basically, when you have too much of, like, an ingredient that's already in your system, not an ingredient, but, like, a vitamin or, like, nutrient or whatnot, that's how your pee changes color. Like, that's the color it changes to. So... I don't take my multivitamin every day. Fluorescent? No. Isn't fluorescent like... Wait, doesn't that mean clear? Wait, hold on. I'm so confused. Let me look this up. Oh, not green yellow. It's bright yellow. I think it's because, like, the multivitamins are, like, really high dose. I was like, okay, I'm not taking them. There's loads of adult gummy multivitamins. Oh my god, I need one. I need one so bad. I wish they were sold at Costco, but they're not sold at Costco. They are of general use. If you're prescribed some from a doctor, it's usually higher. Yeah, all of my vitamins, guys, they're over the counter. I've never been prescribed any by a doctor. But my diet is kind of fucked, so that's why I've had to take supplements for like years. Doc told me I should take an over-the-counter multivitamin, and I was for a while, but I just forgot for a while. I should really get back on it. Yeah, we need to build up our good habits again, like I'm supposed to be doing while working right now. What else did I need to clean up? Bright yellow is on the normal side? Oh, really? Because I read, like, bright yellow urine can also mean that you're dehydrated. Which is why I've been careful to drink more water these days. You happen to know this vitamin candy called Tenta? No, I do not, Katie. I'm mad though because my parents were right about that even though I resisted for years. Wait, about what? The vitamin? The 1-a-day vitamin? Dehydrated is dark yellow, bright needs a little more water drinking. Yuki, by any chance, are you like a med student or something? You're like incredibly knowledgeable about this. I mean this in a good way. Taking a daily multivitamin. Oh. Wait, so you're saying that I'm not fucking over my health if the multivitamin I take every day turns my pee bright yellow? I am so confused. Hi Vic, welcome in. Oh my god, it's Ari. Oh my god, it's Vic. Welcome in. We're pretending to be productive right now. Maybe other people lurking in chat are actually being productive and side-eyeing us being like, why are they talking so much? You guys know when you go to like a library with your friends, you're like, oh, we're gonna study so hard, we're gonna be productive, and we're gonna like catch up on all this material and homework, and then you end up like chatting for like 3 hours, and then suddenly you're playing Nintendo Super Smash Brothers on the library television monitor. Yeah, it's those kinds of vibes. I take a bunch of vitamins once every couple months. Oh my god, a couple months? I'm lucky if I remember to take them like every other day. Daily multivitamin will turn your urine dark yellow because you don't absorb all of the nutrients in those vitamins. Yeah, I mean like that's the thing I was worried about. I love science and all its fields. Could enter med major but chose IT engineer. Oh. We've got a doubly science smart person in chat here. Oh my god. I salute you. I hate Smash Brothers mainly because I suck. I'm very casual Smash Brothers. I just like play it because it's fun. I like to smash the buttons and pretend that I know what I'm doing. But I usually mean like Kirby, so... yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just like, oh my god, Kirby, I can use it to like float in the air and not have to worry about uppy. Uppy, uppy, uppy. That reminds me I should really check my personal chart because I can't remember for the life of me when my last epileptologist visit is. Why did it take me like 5 different tries to say that word? Anyways, get a look at that, Venix. I just like sports nutrition. I don't know, I mean like... I was never that much into the sciences growing up, I feel like. And now my mom is like, why don't you consider like studying to be a PA? And I'm like, you want me to enter the med field, Mom? Because I was like considering going into accounting or like finance, like CPA audit stuff, and she was like, well, I heard that career is very stressful, so why don't you become a PA instead, because I heard the exam is easy. And I'm like, Are you sure about that? A good diet should take maximum vitamin B12 or omega as nutrients. I have been worrying that I don't have like enough like vitamin B12 or iron levels in my blood, but that's something for a doctor to check, I think. I especially don't want to take iron supplements when I could potentially already be okay and overdose on them. So remember, kids, even though we're discussing nutrients right now, you should never do anything officially without consulting your doctor. Everything we say here in chat does not constitute as medical advice. We are not licensed. If you have issues, go schedule an appointment with your doctor or a clinic or something. Oh god, the Kirby memes. It's a bit of a mouthful, lol. Yeah, how about we get Kirby to swallow that whole word up? Oh my god, Kirby swallows that whole word and then like, as you know how Kirby transforms when they swallow an enemy, so they swallow the epileptologist word and then they like have a white coat, a white doctor's coat. And then they carry around like a clipboard, and that's how they like, that's their weapon of choice when they pummel the smash enemies. I cooked. New Kirby skin coming your way in 2026. You heard it from me first. Med school and easy, right? Look, I was just slow blinking my mom like, do you hear yourself right now? I finished uni spring 2026 with a BA in Finance and Economics. Ooh, congratulations, Vic! Yeah, I've already graduated. I'm just mayhaps considering going back to switch careers. I don't know yet. My financial markets professor called me a nerd today for being a finance and economics dual major. I feel like that's such a natural thing for finance majors to do though, no? Like, I feel like finance and economics go hand in hand together. So Sylphonic, you need to use the plus symbol and not the exclamation point. Here, I'll make this a little bigger so you guys can see it better. It's plus add. It's plus add task and plus done task. I had to change them from the exclamation points because they conflicted with some other commands of mine, so yeah. I read EGD today and I had to do a triple take trying to pronounce it. What is EGD? I'm even planning a double master. That could never be me. That could never be me. If I go back for my masters, that's just gonna be the one and only. I can't do a double one. Wait, don't you have to write a thesis if you take a master's? Okay, not all MA programs require theses, but some require like capstones. My BA didn't require a thesis, so I was very happy about that. I take a capstone next year. Wow. Oh yeah, also heads up guys, ads will start in a little less than 4 minutes. Keeping an eye on the clock here. A career I see, and here I am thinking of being a researcher. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, I can't read this. Hold on, honestly, I gotta pop out Twitch chat. Dreaming of being poor. I mean, my initial plan was to go into tech as a UX designer, and now let's just say it's hard to get back into the field. after the economic layoff some time ago. They really don't like entry-level positions. So now I'm just like, what the fuck do I do? It's either go back to school, take up retail, or take up English teaching in a foreign country. My options are fucked. I still don't know where to do my master's though. You should take your time and research, well, as much time as you possibly have in your current timeline. You want to be very satisfied with like the school you end up applying to. I kind of need to suck up spots or else I'm living on the streets. Yeah, I heard like, wait, don't certain like graduate students have to TA courses as, you know, part of their upper level education? You could see if that's an option for you. But yeah, I remember like one of my friends was, I think, yeah, he was applying for graduate programs and med school, and he would basically like apply for paid research positions at the university, TA positions, RA positions, anything you could do to like scrounge up cash. And somehow he still found the time and energy to be a thought. I say this like in a very affectionate way, like bro was... Let's just say bro was in his hot guy era in like senior year of college, like, okay, damn. Alright, pop off, king. I currently work for a large financial commercial bank. My goal for when I graduate is to apply for an investment role and get my Series 6, 7, 63, 65 SIE licenses. Wow. Wow. How stressful would you say is like the work and the study required to like enter the field, Vic? I don't know if I'd go into financing, but I was considering accounting and CPA. I get paid for them. Yeah, I know like for some like careers, like your employer will sponsor your upper level education. So some people just graduate with their bachelor's, they move into a company or firm, and then they're like, okay, we will pay for your education if you like pass this exam. And they're like, sweet. I'm given time to study while on the job and they'll sponsor my first attempt for this licenses. Yeah, pretty much. I still need to finish 2 years to graduate, 2 for the double masters, which I still don't know where to do in the doctorate. If I fail any, I can retake at my own expense. Thank you for the lurk, Phoenix. Have fun with your shower. That came out so wrong. That came out so wrong. And it looks like that came just in time for like our ad break, so heads up, ads will probably be starting soon. They'll last for 3 minutes. We run them once every hour so we can disable pre-rolls for any incoming viewers. So thank you in advance for your understanding. I need to drink some more tea, water. It's not often I talk like this quietly and low in my register. Thank you. I hate pre-rolls. I hate them too. That's why I always make sure to like run them every hour, because I don't want y'all to be bombarded with anything like unexpectedly. Thank you for the hydration check, Yuki. I'll drink some actual water too, now that I think about it. Okay, though, I've deadass been like yapping my head off at you guys, but I think for the most part, I rearranged my workspace okay. Actually, you know what? Let me take... This big box here. This is technically my mom's. I'm gonna sit on my bed. mom can figure out what to do with that box later. Time to hit a day with my pillows, 2:40 a.m. now. Oh my god. Go sleep, Yuki. Thank you for coming by. It was really nice chatting with you. Hope to see you again sometime. Yeah, Gumiari night. Gumiari sleep. Date with my pillow is such a good line. I mean, you know you can date the bed in what's the game called? Date Everything, right? I feel like you could date a pillow there too, no? I actually don't know. I haven't played the visual novel. I've seen like a couple of streamers play it, but I've never like watched the whole thing through. Alright, so that task is done. Okay, finger and hand exercises. Me taking each and any excuse I can get to procrastinate on my actual like work. Howly. Okay. I don't need to go too overboard with like the finger stretches. Just need to make sure they don't like lock up. So, like what I do for like my finger stretches, so I first start out with like I put my fingers in like a loose fist with like my fingers at like kind of where the third joint meets the palm. So like the first joint that connects like your finger to your palm of your hand. Then I put it in a regular loose fist. Then I bring my thumb out so that it's sticking upwards. Oh wait, no, I don't do that yet. After I put it in a normal loose fist, I put my four fingers that are not my thumb straight up. My thumb is still folded into my palm. Then I stretch my thumb out. And then I take my non-thumb fingers and then I try to like move them into perpendicular angle while still keeping them straight. It's like kind of imagine you're making like square corners with your hand, but your like non-thumb fingers are like pointed downwards straightly, and your thumb is just like it's extending out awkwardly. I don't know how else to describe it. I have some other like more normal, easy to explain stretches. Like I do some thumb stretches. I take my thumb and I kind of like push it back a little until I like fail to stretch. And then I also like I bunch my non-thumb fingers together and I push them backwards, kind of like towards where my shoulder is. And it's a good way to stretch out like the muscles and tendons towards the base of your palm. 고재밥사님 안녕하세요. 환영합니다. 혹시 같이 일하고 싶으면 이 커맨드 리스트를 그 뭐지? 보면서 그냥 채트로 쓰면서 같이 일할 수 있어요. 네. I deadass forgot everything. What the fuck is to reference? To reference in Korean. I probably studied this the other day and I forgot. 아 참고로 아 진짜 바보인데. My excessive gaming gave me a really stiff and painful elbow, so I understand your pain. Oh yeah. Like, were you resting like your elbow in like an armrest, or was it elevated at your desk? Like, I know like posture plays a huge part in like our body pain, especially when it comes to RSI, repetitive strain injury. So I've had to be more careful about my posture too. Alright, looks like outbreak's done. Okay. Oh wait, I need to do my finger stretches on the other side of my hand. Give me a second. Just gonna breeze through them quickly. And then I need to lock in. I was phone gaming Genshin for hours on Tame Release. Ooh. That sounds like me. But I was playing Persona 5X. You all know the story already. I'm not gonna get into the details. Okay. Don't want you, need you, yeah, I need you to fill me up. 我吸过马小巴头，放也在提安娜。Oh my god, I can't get soda pop out of my head. You're all I can think of, every drop I drink of. Oh my god, is that the resident soda pop hater in chat? You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Hi both, thank you for peeking in. You came in at an opportune time. Thank you for peeking in first. Why is that you're singing? I was literally like, I literally just started like humming a tune right when you came in. It was a coincidence. Hi Mice, thank you for peeking in. Welcome, welcome. Hello everyone. Chat, I only completed like 2 tasks in the last 1 hour. I need to start being productive. I'm cursed, meh. What if I sneak soda pop into the next karaoke stream set list, huh? So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. If you want to add any tasks to the community task list, you're free to add them. Otherwise, feel free to just chill and chat, either lurking or yapping with us, however you want to do it. Okay. That. This one featured too? Yes, okay. I think I might miss the karaoke session. I will be busy that day. Shirley, you don't even know when the karaoke stream is, because guess what? No one's redeemed it yet. No one's fucking redeemed it yet. I literally put a discount on it and no one's redeemed it. Soda Pop is pure brain rot. It is not brain rot. It is the song of the year. Move aside, Golden by Huntrix. I only know Soda Pop by Hata Boys. But like genuinely, Soda Pop is easier to sing than Golden. Like, Golden be like, I'm done hiding, now I'm shining like a It's too hard. It's too high. No, like I love Ije, but like why is her vocal register like just so high up there? Like, girly. Save some vocal range for like the the rest of us. Soda Pop is too overplayed now. Excuse me, not actually. It's not charting high enough on the Billboard charts. It's not overplayed. You know what's overplayed at this point? Your Idol. I like Your Idol, but like literally everyone and their mother in the Western Hemisphere is obsessed with it. And I'm just like, okay, can we stop now? Just stream 80s instead. If I hear it daily, it's overplayed. I think that's a you problem. That's a you problem. Where are you guys even like hearing the song on TikTok? That's your first sign. You shouldn't have been on TikTok in the first place. Streams? Oh my god. This is why I don't play copyrighted music on stream, chat. Aren't you so thankful? So though, I hope like at least Golden wins like an Academy Award for Best Original Song. Because genuinely, I think this OST deserves to win something. Like Disney has no shot at it now. Like it genuinely has no shot. Hi TP, welcome in. How are you? No need to be shy. Come out from the elevator. Or just yapping while I attempt to hack away at my task list. Came to get time out. Bad Wanderling, you shouldn't come here to get time out. Do your thing first? Oh hell no. No, don't do it first. Don't do it first. We're not timing out people without a valid reason. I'm mostly only like your idol in the movie, not a big fan of listening to it otherwise, unlike Soda Pop or Golden. Yeah, I mean like... I think people just like your idol more because it's more musically interesting compared to the other two pop songs. Especially if they're a K-pop stan, everyone's just like, oh my god, it's musical theater camp. Oh my god, it's 80s coded, or it's EXO coded, or something. So it's like the traditional boy group concepts, like the edgy dark concept that's popular in the US. I kind of touched on this before in a previous stream, but yeah, I think that's why people like your idol a lot. And then meanwhile in Korea, it's all about soda pop. You're afraid to time me out? I'm a bad wanderling? That's up to me to decide. Sure, we gotta make a run test, hence purse and the mods get rusty? Aw, come on guys. Come on guys. Oh my god, thank you for the 5 bits, TP. Sorry, I have my headphones off, so I might have missed it a little earlier. Yeah, can you believe it, guys? I have not been listening to like this game's goated ASMR music for like the last 1 hour and 15 minutes. That is crazy. No one redeemed it? Didn't you make it on a discount? I did! I did make it on a discount, and no one redeemed it. I'm sad. I intentionally made like a big point reward for people to squander their points on, and no one was redeeming it. Is it too boring for you guys? Do I have to change it to something else? There's only one person that can redeem it still? Wait, seriously? Oh my god, wait, don't tell me. I thought I did the math right. I thought I did the math right. Do I have to deduct more points? Do I have to make it 125k instead of 150k? No, JK, this will give me more time to learn the songs. It's fine. We'll keep it at 150k. Wait, that's a good point. If it goes on sale, what if there is a bigger discount? I'm not discounting it further, guys. Nope. Nope. I'm holding like the stock market? Oh, it took me like 5 minutes to... It took me 5 seconds to figure out what that was because like stock market, and then we're oh wait, right, you hold on to stocks because the price could change. You're like, do I sell or buy? Do I sell, hold, or buy? How about 100k? Now you guys are cheapskating. Now you guys are cheapskating. If it's too expensive for you, just save up more. But yeah, I am thinking about like cycling out like some big point rewards. Hi Irv, thank you for peeking in. Hello, hello. Oh my god. Hello, how are you, Irv? But I'm undecided on what to make those points, or not points, rewards. Irv, how are you like so like talkative and such a good conversationalist, man? Like, oh my god, I don't know how you do it. I'm low-key envious. I feel like half the time on stream, I'm like brain dead. I'm like, what is the word I'm trying to say? Or what was the thing I was trying to say? And I'm like, oh wait, how do I hold a conversation again? How do I like yap everyone's ear off again? Have you heard how I speak? Bro, you are so good at it. No joke. Annyeong Fox Girl, hope you well. I'm alright. I could be better health-wise, but I'm okay. Thank you for the hydration and posture checks, Bolt. The consistent bullshit or the amount of filler words I use? Bro, that's my problem. I don't know how to fill up... I don't know how to fill up silences and stuff. Like, I'll reach the end of my train of thought and then, like, a good whole 10-15 seconds will pass by, and I'm like, shit, I gotta say something. As you know, as streamers, it's basically, it's very bad to stay silent at any point in the stream, unless you're intentionally keeping it silent, like it's part of a game or a bit or something. If you did a drinking game with every time I correct myself, I'd be a mass murderer. Bro. If you're a mass murderer, then I'm a genocider. Take a shot for every time like I repeat myself or stutter or go like You do eat souls? I do eat them, yes, but like not souls. Like if I were to be a genocider in this scenario, it would not be of souls, it would actually be of livers. Ari gone dark. Ari after dark. Oh, I even have a fun little toggle for that in terminal too, guys. I mean, I should probably make a custom like toggle instead, but technically. Ooh, Ari gone dark. Okay, why does it look purple though? That's so weird. It should have been blue. Wait, hold up. Pause, champ. Am I procrastinating again? Yes, I am procrastinating. Let's make that a little more blue. Yeah. That looks good. I low-key should invest into dynamic lighting too. I think that would be sick. That's what I say about you. You're so good at streaming. I can't imagine doing that. No, I'm not. There are so many things that I need to get better at. Like, I don't know how social media works. I don't know how to target like a niche. What the fuck is my audience demographic? And I can't even nail down what my RE 1.0 concept is. Well, I know what it is. It's just like, how the fuck do I put this down into marketable words? So I don't know, I think you guys think too highly of me. Okay, next collab we do Yap Stream and challenge ourselves to talk like professionals. Oh my god, yes. And drag everyone down with us, bro. The first person to fail at being professional, it gotta be a Batsu. It gotta be a Batsu. We say or do something embarrassing. That way we raise the stakes. Ready lights, yeah. Again, Terminal has so many fun effects. I hope they add like a feature to add hotkeys directly for those effects in VTS, so I don't have to manually toggle them on every time. I'm a bit low energy today, so I might be lurking more than usual. Nah, you're good, Bolt. Thank you for lurking. We love lurkers here. Welcome back from Lurk, Phoenix. Why is Ari Aura farming? Because I can. You want me to do it again? There. All I'm missing is like the glowy eyes. That's the one thing I'm not a fan of with this effect. Like it only like y'all know like the Night Soul glow effects in Natlan and Genshin Impact. Like it's like that but without the glowy eyes. Girl, I barely know how social media works. Someone convinced Twitter shadow banned me. I felt like I had like okay retention numbers for like my follower count, but recently I think my numbers have been tanking and I don't know why. I think I put out like one bad tweet and then the algorithm decided to punish me. I'm not shadow banned, but it's like, maybe I need to revisit either like my ideal posting times or maybe like my posts themselves are kind of bad. Which is fair, like I don't know what to post on Twitter. I don't know how to market myself on social media. So I'm hoping to like force myself to make some clips tonight so like at least I can post one like to either Twitter or like TikTok or YouTube Shorts once a week, but I'm always so bad with clip editing. It's like I hold myself to like really high standards and I'm like, oh, I didn't meet those high standards. What a failure. I think highly of you because you have been someone that is worth thinking highly of, IMO, but I won't force you to understand. No, deadass, if I can say like one good thing about like some of like my relatives with very questionable beliefs on the other side of the country, at least they're like, oh, you have no confidence in yourself. You should change that because you have so many qualities that are worth like being confident in yourself and being proud of yourself for. And I'm like, you have barely known me for 3 days. My uncle would be like, Ari, you're smart. And I can tell that you don't believe that. I'm like, damn, I don't think I'm smart, but like, it's really crazy how you can tell that I don't believe you. You're right. About the me not believing you part, not about the smart part. And then one time my mom will be like, oh my god, you helped us like resolve a visa issue in the span of like 2 hours. You are smart. I'm like, I literally just Googled shit. You could have done it too if you tried. Editing club's always a chore for me too. Classic Asian perfectionist mentality, right? Like, I swear to god, sometimes having Asian blood in us is a curse. It's like, this has to be like the most amazing masterpiece thing ever, or it's not worth putting out in the world. And then we look at the thing we just created and it's like, oh my god, it is trash. Put it in the recycle bin. But yeah, like I've always had like self-confidence issues. It's probably something to work in therapy for. Am I getting therapy anytime soon? I don't know about that. It's okay, I will cope. And I will cope that things will get better on their own. Yeah. But if you guys are struggling with anything, you should definitely go see a therapist. Don't do what I do. Okay, that's enough of me moping though, because like I spent like 2 whole work sessions without barely doing anything. Or do you have things to work on tonight? Or are you just chillaxing? Either is valid. I'm gonna go ahead and start a new session. Alright, what do I start with first? Do I do my Korean study or my clip editing? Or actually... Do you use DaVinci Irv? Like DaVinci Resolve? Do you think that would be too heavy to run while I'm multi-streaming to both Twitch and YouTube while running spiritcity lo-fi sessions in the background? Will my computer explode? Maybe I should look into something more lightweight. I tried using it and it just did not vibe for me. I have it because like I like the multi-audio track editing, and I low-key want to learn how to use like the more advanced features if I want to make like fancy edits in the future. But it's so difficult to learn. It's easier than Premiere Pro. But I feel like the UI is changing like every version, so then the tutorials become outdated and then I'm like, what the fuck? And then I try to teach myself how to make animated text and I'm like, why isn't the text animating the way I want it to? Why is the position like of the captions like changing every half second? DaVinci? Oh, is that how it's pronounced? I've always pronounced it as DaVinci. I have Filmora and CapCut. Isn't CapCut like incredibly expensive now? Like they premium gated a lot of features. She doesn't know the meme? Send me the meme, send me the meme. I'll react to it. I'll react to it even if I should be working right now. Let me look into Filmora though. Maybe that would be okay to run without killing my GPU. Filmora is free to download and use and also has a paid version. Okay, well, whichever features are premium gated is important for me to know. I was from Wondershare. Google, my brother in Christ, why are you hiding the URL? Oh my god. It literally took like the top 5 results and then turned them into like blank lines. I kid you not. More is free to download. Zhongli moment. Hey Google, how do I ban my own mod? Hey Google, ban my mod for me, please. Okay, I don't want to read about chat being paused due to mouse over. I just want to click the fucking link. Oh, hold on a minute. Can mods ban mods? I don't think it can. I think mods have to be unmodded before they can be banned. Wait, no, do not live test this on my stream. Do not do it. Do not do it. Alright, it's loading, it's loading.
Who painted the Mona Lisa? Mona Lisa. Oh, yeah. Da Vinci? Who painted the Mona Lisa?
I just realized my VTuber model wasn't imported into that scene. Hold on a minute, I gotta change that. Hold on a minute. I don't recall that being broken before. VTuber. There we go. Ah, wrong scene. I'm a pro streamer, guys. I swear. Was it just me? Like, I thought it was gonna be more to the short. It's just like, it's the both of them saying Da Vinci and then everyone loses their shit. It's because y'all spoiled the meme for me already. All right, hold on. I'm just gonna Google Filmora download. Surely Google's not gonna hide it. Oh my god, they literally do. Why won't they give me the fucking link? Alright, you know what? Fuck Google. I'll just try a different search engine then. Oh my god, DuckDuckGo literally does the same thing. Is Filmora like malware or something? Why is this happening? Okay, I give up. I give up. I think Filmora and I were not meant to be. It was not fated. Yeah. I don't know, I've been having a bit of a brand identity crisis. So like, social media stuff, my concept, my future like Twitch and YouTube content creation. So it's a lot of things to consider. Obviously, I'm not gonna like drastically change my content. Like imagine like I just stopped playing Honkai Star Rail point blank and y'all would be like, what the fuck? Imagine I just quit playing Star Rail and then took up like Overwatch or something. Talk about shooting myself in the foot. Yeah, I don't know. I've always been like a variety streamer, but it's like kind of harder for variety streamers to grow because then you kind of have to rely a little bit more on my personality. And I don't know if my personality is like, as it is, like my brand image, I don't know if it's sellable. I don't know. This is just me like thinking out loud about growth strategies and y'all are just like, oh, I'm only here to chill, which is fine. But like sometimes like I look at the place I want to be and then I look at where I am right now and I'm like, damn, well, I'm not already where I want to be. You sold me so you can sell anyone? But that's the thing, I don't remember how I sold people in the first place. Like, holy shit. Did I accidentally pull some voodoo magic on you guys? Oh wait, I technically did. I scammed you all into a contract. What's the Gumi whole energy? I will say, I definitely do want to do some, like, more special events rather than just, like, you know, typical gaming stuff. So, I don't know. Okay. Quick honest opinion. Since I have you guys here and I'm feeling a little... I'm in the authentic sharing mood right now. Are you guys actually interested in, like, mini subathon? I'm not talking about, like, big 24/7 stream with, like, lofty goals like the big streamers, but, like, mini subathon. Because I don't know... Well, I shouldn't say subathon. Maybe more like donathon. I think donathon's more accessible. Because here's the thing. With, like, September coming up, I kind of want to hold, like, a mini, like, donathon. Because, again, I've been mentioning, like, I'd like to raise some funds for the dual PC setup and my RE 1.0 project. But I also have a charity event lined up. I think it's probably going to be in November at this point. So I'm a bit worried about having, like, 2 financial-oriented events in the same quarter of the year. If you guys know what I mean. Edit 10. See, I don't know, like, I don't want to be too overambitious with it, because it's my first one and I'm a small streamer. So it's like, okay, how do I set up the milestones? How do I set up the timers and things like that? If I have timers, or maybe I only make it like a capped event for, like, I don't know, a week or something. I will sell my kidney to the highest bidder. Don't do that. You need your kidney, don't sell it. You know what you can sell though? Your dignity. Oh, you thought I was gonna say soul. No, you can just sell your dignity instead. You're right, sell liver pieces? Hey, if I said no selling kidneys, why does that make you think you can sell your liver too, huh? What dignity? Oh, don't worry, I know you have more somewhere huddled up inside of you. It's okay, you don't have to admit it. It'll grow back? That's what the black market wants you to think. That's what the black market wants you to think. They make you buy into the conspiracy theory that there actually are, like, biological organ farms out there. And you will naturally grow your organs back. And there will be no repercussions. But I'm also low-key thinking of, like, other special events we can do that are not just, like, donathons or charity events. The thing is, like, most of, like, my special ideas I've low-key been saving for the donathon, so... But yeah, I think, like, if I do end up holding, like, the donathon, like, in September, I'll be sending out some invites to all my streamer friends so we can do some collabs. I have another friends, I think they're having, like, a birthday subathon, and I'll be appearing in that as well. I don't know when yet. We're still figuring out time slots and activities and stuff, but I've always thought like hanging out with friends during donathons and subathons is like really cool and fun. So I want to do something similar. Okay, I want to switch out the activity. I am not cleaning anymore. Y'all been watching this girl like sweep her floor with the broom for like how many hours now? Let's make her type. Winter Donathon, the gifts that keeps giving. Winter Donathon? Am I missing something? Gotta make sure you get that one spot, you know? That's true. Have I ever told you guys that like about like the vacuum that we have that's like 20 years old and I'm very certain doesn't fucking work on carpet anymore? It's not sucking up jack shit. That's how I feel attempting to vacuum my room. I think what I might end up doing for my donathon is I'll put some of my funds that I've already raised over like the past year or so just streaming. I'll put some of those towards the PC funds so I can self-fund part of it myself, and maybe we'll raise the rest of it together. The only issue is how to set up the timer. Let me pull up that PSD template actually. Where is it? What are some things that you guys like to... What are some fun events that you guys would like to see me do? Not necessarily tied to a donathon, but like special fun things. Like, I don't know. Think desk reviews or batsus or like... I don't know, things you don't typically see me do on stream. I would do another cooking stream, but I low-key think my mom got too fed up after the last one, so... I might have to save that for when I know at least one of my parents are gonna be out of the house. But see, aren't you still using the folding chair? No, I'm not, Purse. What the... Bro, Purse, what the fuck? You literally donated money towards my office chair last year, remember? I'm sitting in the goddamn thing right now. Did you guys really think I just took your money and ran away with it? No. I literally sent a picture of the thing after it was assembled. I posted it on Twitter. No, seriously, guys, like, I'm actually, like, I've been so grateful since then that you guys, like, helped me fund a new chair, because I think it low-key saved, like, my back and my butt. Like, with the folding chair, I could literally feel the cushion being, like, worn down, like, so thin that I could feel, like, the hard metal underneath. And now with this chair, it's just like, wow, it's genuinely so comfortable to the point where it be tempting me to worsen my posture issues, but that's a different thing entirely. Like, it actually feels nice to sit in this chair, and I think it's helped a lot with like my body pain from back then, so thank you guys a lot for doing that. Again, I'm so appreciative. I told my mom about like how you guys funded the chair back then, and I think she was like low-key a little surprised. Because I was like, oh mom, I'm gonna buy an office chair, and she's like, oh wow, isn't that kind of expensive? And I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. My chat gave me money to buy that chair. It's not like a super expensive one, but I got some money over $100. Oh my god. To be fair, she didn't have like the biggest reaction to that because my mom is not necessarily like a very expressive person. in our conversations, but like you can literally tell she was like, oh, like, is that kind of oh? And she's like, surprised. Hi Sol, thank you for picking in. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I remember funding it, but I don't remember if you bought it. Yeah, I bought it. I joke about how I scammed you guys into selling me your souls, but I would never want to actually scam you guys out of your money. I don't play around with that shit. Do you have a PC you have your eye on, or are you part by part building it? I had an eye on a couple of the pre-builds that you linked me a while back. But with like recent tariffs and all that, I don't know, the prices might have changed. I might try to look into part by part building, but I'll probably just end up going with like whatever is within my budget and also serves the purpose of like, okay, it's a gaming PC for now and a dual PC setup. It could potentially be upgraded to a beefy one PC setup if my laptop ever dies. That's what we're going with for now. Time to travel to Micro Center? Oh yeah, so speaking of Micro Center, I doubt that I'm gonna have the time to visit, but I am kind of gonna be in the area next Saturday, so not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday, like the Micro Center in my state, and then I'm going further up past it. I'm going on a trip with a couple of my friends to visit another friend who recently moved, so it's gonna be kind of like a mini housewarming party. So there won't be any Saturday stream on August the 30th. I'm gonna put out an official announcement later, just be like, hey guys, I'm gonna be gone for like these 2 days. But yeah, I'll be back like Sunday evening, but no streams that weekend. That ended up not being related to Micro Center at all. I just have Twitter so that no one else can have my username, don't actually use it these days. I think I posted it on Discord too, actually. Like, I think I yelled about it on Discord first. But that's okay. To be fair, I mean, I've been having like a hard time remembering to post to both Twitter and Blue Sky. I have like a social media scheduling platform now. It's called Buffer. I find it very helpful when I just want to like post the same thing to different platforms, but I also need to like tweak some customizations. Like, you know how hashtags and alt text are critical for Blue Sky, but on Twitter, that thing is like the bane of Elon's existence. So things like that. Wait, how is it already August 19th? I know, right? Summer is almost over. Can you believe that? Summer is almost over. Why does that remind me of a Taylor Swift song? Summer went away. Something, something, some. Something, 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 some. Oh yeah, did you guys say that Taylor Swift's gonna release a new album this year called The Life of a Showgirl? And she actually changed her music production team. We're not stuck with Jack Antonoff anymore. Let's go. Apparently Max Martin is the head producer now. I think there were some other collaborators, but he's the headline producer. You know what it's just about time for here? I don't know. Oh, that reminded me. I have to disable some things. Freshwater salmon season? Oh! You know, I've been craving sushi lately. Like, I want tuna and salmon sushi. I keep seeing sushi posts from my Reddit feed, from the sushi subreddit, and all the cuts look so good. Like, I'll even take sashimi at this point. Why am I so hungry for all the expensive stuff, man? I mean, I know salmon tastes good, like, cooked too, but like, I've just been craving sushi. Man, don't you guys just love eating raw fish? Soak up all that yummy goodness. Octopi? This magic hat gonna go on a fishing trip one of these weekends? Oh, that sounds fun. I've never been. I think if I go, I'm gonna have to load up a sunscreen. Oh my god, that's another thing I have to get checked out for, because I've never been to like the dermatologist. Like I've been to Korean dermatologists for facial acne, but I've never gotten like checkups for like skin cancer or anything like that. So many checkups I gotta do. But at least I'm up to date on all my vaccines. I got my vaccine record from my state government earlier this year, and I have all the important ones. But one thing they might want me to do is like maybe get some flu shots, or maybe a booster of like 1 or 2 vaccines, but I've got everything, which is good. Because my parents may have entered a anti-vaxxer sort of perspective lately, and that's terrifying. Well, my mom isn't like necessarily anti-vax, because she got the COVID vaccine with the boosters. They just hurt so much that she doesn't want to take them again. But she doesn't believe in things like the flu shots, and I'm like, I've learned my lesson. I don't argue with her about it anymore, but it's like, I side-eye her. Then my other parent is just a straight up anti-vaxxer. My mom and I are like 90% sure he brought home COVID once. Keep your parents away from WhatsApp? Don't worry, they don't have WhatsApp. My mom has Kakao Talk. That's like Korean WhatsApp. But my mom gets like all her news from like Korean news channels, and then like some, I don't know, some news commentary streamers on YouTube, which is like kind of a little less, it's a little more sus, less objective, but I feel like overall it's more objective than what we get here in the States, so I think she's okay. My other parent is fully down the loony hole. He's in the loony bin. He watches Newsmax. Yeah. It's basically a requirement for Koreans to have WhatsApp. Really? I mean, for Koreans, we just have Kakao Talk. I think like for WhatsApp, that might just be like for the kids or something. I feel like WhatsApp is more like a Chinese, Indian sort of thing. Japan has Line, Korea has Kakao Talk, China has Weibo, WeChat, and WhatsApp, depending on where in the world you live. And yeah. Like, I didn't even know like people used WhatsApp until like I went out into high school and university, and then everyone was like, oh, do you have GroupMe? Do you have WhatsApp? And I'm like, what the fuck? I actually have a drama coming up, which is good because I've already had skin cancer once. Yeah, I'm hoping for like referrals to like some specialists once I get my PCP locked in. Like, I'd like to see a dermatologist, depending on like how bad my hands are at this point, which I think they're getting better. I can play mobile rhythm games now. They might still refer me to like a physical therapist or something, or a neurologist. Maybe a podiatrist. But the podiatrist stuff is a bit TMI, so I won't talk about that yet. Only time I had to do derma was when my acne was really flaring up in like late 2021 on my last refill of prescription creams. Oh yeah, so like all my dermatologist visits have been in Korea, right? So I went to a skin clinic back when my acne was really bad. I got prescribed medication like a serum and cream, but I also had to get like laser treatments because I had really bad like PIE scars and like indented pick scars and whatnot. so they had to like heal all that up. And now my skin relatively looks normal. The second time I went earlier this year, it was basically like a medicated treatment. It's not really like a cream. It's kind of like what you put in between your toner serum and your moisturizer. I don't want to say Accutane because I don't think it was Accutane. Wait, hold on. I literally have the medicine right here. Now, I don't know what it's called in English because this is written in Korean, but it's called Tesowen. Tesowen lotion, 0.05%. Let's see, what's the active ingredient? 베소니드, 파라옥시벤조산메틸? Yeah, I don't know what this shit is in English. Yeah, it's like some sort of like medicated acne treatment, and I think I got something. I got like shampoos and like some liquid treatments for my hair and scalp too, so that was nice. I never got a flu shot and I never get the flu. I've never gotten a flu shot, but I've come down with some pretty bad colds, and I think I've come down with the flu a couple of times. I know when I was like really young, like 4 or 5 years old, I got super sick. I missed a lot of school. Oh, sorry, not WhatsApp. I meant Katok. Yeah, Katok, Katok. Katok, Katok, Katok. WhatsApp is very much more South Asian coded. Yeah. I feel like India, Southeast Asia, and then some parts of like Europe or other countries are more into WhatsApp. Kakao Talk is like you honestly just use it for work and talking to your family and shit, I think. Well, occasionally, like if you, depending on like how Korean your Korean American community is, you can use Kakao Talk to like talk with your friends and stuff. I know some K-pop stans will make group chats on Kakao Talk, and then they'll be like, oh my god, BTS, oh my god, EXO, oh my god, twice. But that's K-pop stans. Sometimes some Korean church group chats will also be made on Kakao Talk. Viber is the Philippines equivalent. Ooh, I have not heard of this one, Viber. Let me see what the overall feel of that is like. I like seeing different like UI UX designs of different messaging apps because they all differ so much. Sometimes they're ugly, like GroupMe and WhatsApp, and sometimes they look really refined and nice, like Kakao Talk. Can you tell I'm biased? Okay, Viber doesn't look that bad. Okay, the actual chat room itself is kind of meh. I feel like Viber looks like your typical, what's the platform called? Like React 3 Android app? Is that what it was? React 3 or some other platform that I'm forgetting from my UX design days. Yeah, Line is... Does China actually use Line? I thought China was more WeChat. Weixin. And obviously Weibo for social media, but I think WeChat is like the typical, like, it has like the Katok chat rooms, and then they have the Instagram story like the WeChat moments. I'll be taking my leave for the night. Bon nocturne, everyone take it easy. Yeah, have a good night, Phoenix. Thank you for coming by. Did you know that Korean clan Katok throws you ads everywhere? Oh yeah, I know. I know, I've been in Korea before. I've had their SIM cards. In fact, one time, I kept my Korean phone number from my last trip SIM card attached to my Kakao Talk account. So I still had access to all the Korea exclusive features like gifting and things like that. And then one day, for one reason or another, they were like, we need to send you a text message to verify that you are the owner of this, like, Kakao Talk account. And I'm like, oh shoot. My Korean phone number is technically dead. So I'm not going to get that text message. So I had to change my phone number back to my American one. Like the phone number on my Kakao Talk account. And then I had to say bye-bye Korean features that I never got to use, but it was nice to at least seeing your icons in my app. Sometimes I'll still get like ads from like Kakao Talk themselves, and if I'm subscribed to like some, what is it? Some Kakao Talk Plus friends, so sometimes I'll get ads from their chat rooms, but I don't get like the in-app ads anymore. Oh wait, I used that when I was younger. Oh my god. Oh, WhatsApp is big in Costa Rica. I see. WhatsApp is the only place I text my family. What's funny is that like in university, everyone used Facebook Messenger. That's where all like the big college group chats were held. So like everyone DMing each other, it was always on Messenger. And I think later some people moved to Discord. But like for traditional messaging apps, Facebook Messenger was the big one. I had a similar thing when I was in San Jose for AFCA. I needed to enable my Canadian number to get a validation code to check onto my flight. Was terrified I was gonna get international fees for it. See, at least you still had access to your Canadian number. My Korean number was attached to a temporary SIM card, so it wasn't active anymore. In fact, I had a feeling that if I tried to put that SIM card back in my phone, like my phone probably was reassigned to someone else. Like that's how old it was. It was like 3-4 years old. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not risking it. Back in my day, Snap was the college app. Snap was really big in high school and early college, but like, low-key to me, Snap was always meh. I didn't like taking photos myself or whatnot and sending it to people. I was more into Twitter and Tumblr in those days. And then I had Discord for messaging as well. Messenger's the one I use for IRL ads. Yeah, that's pretty much me too, but like low-key, I think the only reason I keep Facebook now is like for staying connected to family, but I don't even check Facebook anymore. I don't text anyone on Messenger anymore, so I'm thinking about uninstalling. Maybe even attempting to delete my Meta accounts, but you know, in the States, that shit is never really gone. I heard even like under GDPR in Europe, like they're supposed to delete all your data, but they might actually hang on to like a copy or something secretly. I don't know. Meta is meta. Was rocking an eSIM for America. Yeah, in Korea, like I think I've only been able to get like physical SIM cards. I've never gotten eSIMs. Snap was for the frat parties and social activities. Yeah, I always got a bad vibe from Snap. Like I don't know why. Like I didn't know anything about the culture back when I first started about it. I was just like, I looked at the icon, I looked at the people posting on, and I was like, yeah, no, that's not for me. I just rock Discord primarily. Yeah, same. I don't know if we're all gonna move when Discord like inevitably like finishes its enshittification arc. Like what is even out there? What's gonna be the Discord rival? It feels like everything, like hobby spaces, fandoms, IRL spaces, vtubers, a lot of communities, they're all primarily on Discord now. So it's gonna suck when we inevitably have to migrate again. Discord currently has no good rival. Oh yeah, I know. So I'm just wondering what will pop up in the future, and hopefully soon. Yeah, Discord is too good, right? I really love Discord, but like, low-key, they're probably gonna turn to shit within like a couple of years. Discord is still not profitable. Who knows if they sell? Didn't Discord go public like a year or two ago? Everyone knows once you go public on the stock market, it's over. Because at that point, you only care about revenue instead of like a good user end product. It's you can kind of say the same mentality like evolving in the UX design space too. Like UX stands for user experience. But a lot of people, they have to rebrand into product designers now. So there's a difference between user experience designers, designing primarily for the user's positive experience, versus product designer. You're designing primarily for the product and whatever you want to sell. So you're not necessarily caring about the user, you're caring about either getting more revenue for your products, getting more people using your product in the first place. That's it. It's private. They got investment funding, I think. I could have sworn I heard Discord went public. Maybe I mix it up with another app. Guys, would you be interested in a character smasher pass? I think almost all of like my streamer friends have done it except for me. Yes. I feel like you guys are dying to know. I feel like you guys are dying to know who I might have the hots for and who I might feel a sheer amount of disgust at. We can make one alongside you. It would probably be something a bit more to like your typical hear me out streams, but not like hear me out. You guys submit characters and slash or VTubers and I rate them. Okay, VTubers probably not, because I'm not really into like lewding the VTubing space. So yeah, no characters. It'd have to be fictional characters. I'm not sus enough, bro. It's okay. You can just submit. Jiaozhou instead. You can submit Jiaozhou and be like, Ari, would you smash him? And I'd be like, Stay tuned to find out next episode. I'd watch. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like fun things to do in the future. And on Donathon. I was thinking about putting in like eat a 2 times pudak milestone, but I feel like just eating like the 2 times pudak by itself is boring, so I have to combine it with something else. Oh, what if I... No, wait. I had an idea, but like it doesn't quite make sense when I think about it. But it was like, okay, but what if I somehow combine like reciting the Charminate Dove monologue while eating the pudak noodles? I'm just like, wait, but how would that even work? I'm just too Sunday pilled. Which is softly kiss hold or sleepy morning Jiaozhou and very short shorts while y'all have tea. No comment. I don't know, man. Coming up with milestones is hard. You know, I had an idea for blindfolded Star Rail endgame run. I don't know how that would work. I'd have to play it completely by ear. I guess I'd have to memorize what the enemies are in advance, set up my teams in advance, and then just play it by ear after that. It would be funny, but I don't know how entertaining that would actually be. Hi Asta, welcome in. Sorry I saw this a little late. Feel free to chill or work with us, as you prefer. We're kind of been in like a big yapping mood all stream, but I am getting some stuff done in the background. I swear guys, I'm working. Why the fuck is JG Murin tweeting K-pop live on main? Oh my fucking god, I know the song. I know the song these lyrics come from. It's not wholesome. Wow, slow it down. Make it bouncy. 지금부터 fly. 좀 다른 spicy. Oh my fucking god, I know exactly which song this is. Ah, she emojified it too. Is it wholesome? Let's just say it has a lot to do with chili peppers. The song is bouncy by 80s. It's like a very fun hyper song, but when you look at the lyrics, it's like, oh wow, they really like chili peppers. They really like chili peppers. Oh, hold on a second. I need to check this. Ari, did I tell you I'm dumb? What the fuck did you do, mice? I've been following Pink Cat for many years. Who, Raura? Like, were you following her PL? Almost 10 years. To be fair, her PL was like really famous here in the ND scene. So I was surprised when I found out she made it into Hololive. I was like, oh my god, so happy for her. Let's just say it has a lot to do with chili peppers. Bessie, that explains nothing, bro. Do you not understand the euphemism? What the furs? Are you gonna make me spell this out on stream? What do you think could be a euphemism for a chili pepper in a sussy context? Do you want me to spell this like it's the spelling bee? Are you gonna be like, spell redacted, and I'll be like, definition please, and the definition will be like, ah yes, the thing that you poke in a hole, and I'll be like, okay. I never watched Pink Cat as Holo, so I didn't realize that till like a month or two ago. Wait, you never heard any Raura clips until now? That's crazy. Well, now you know though. I've been following my Oshi like 10 years. Yay! You've got your Holo and you've got your Oshi and Holo now. Don't worry, your Oshi didn't go anywhere. Oh, I can hear the thunder outside. If it looks like a chili pepper, you might want to see a doctor. What if it's a really, 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 really thick chili pepper mousse? What's a really thick and long one? Oh, you know what's another euphemism for this? Lightsabers. You'll know when you're reading like manga or webtoons, and then you know it's the 18+ kind, and then you see like the guy whip out the thing. You see the guy whip out his wood, and then it's just a blinding ray of light. It's the fucking mini lightsaber because of censorship laws. It still shouldn't be green, orange, or bright red. Well, says who? What if the aliens come down to Earth and their wood are those colors? Are you gonna tell them to go see a doctor too? Wow, how presumptuous of you, Moose. Alright, stop talking about wood. This isn't my fault, it's Chi-Chi's. She tweeted the 80s bouncy lyrics. And now I can't stop thinking about it, because now the song is fucking stuck in my head. What happened to my Seisu Gumiho Ushi? Hey, I just said I didn't want to be looted. I never said that I would never talk about sussy topics on stream. You have yaoi brain rot? Bro. It's not just in yaoi. It's in the straight 18+ webtoons too. Bro. Did you think I was only reading BL? Wow, how presumptuous of you, Purrs. Shame on you, shame. Think of the hydration check, Gloomy. Oh my god, Lumi's scolding me for being too thirsty. No, I was literally in like DMs with like the Piccola group, and I was like, oh my god, no chibi for me, and literally at the same time I'm talking about chili peppers on stream. The duality could not be further polar opposites apart. Oh shit, I'm out of water. She is not eating livers tonight. I'm not fucking eating livers, I'm eating souls. Good god. Why are you guys like this? Most of my tea's gone too. Soul? Soul? Is it soul? Is it soul time? Soul? Soul? Oh god, wrong scroll. Soul? 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 Yummy soul? Soul? soul spices chili peppers. Okay, but I actually do unironically like spicy foods though. I feel like gochu peppers, 청양 peppers, they spruce up any food. Put them in chicken soup, put them in 된장찌개, put them in kimchi-jjigae, put them in everything. Too close? Well, screw you! What if I do it again? What if I fucking do it again? Oh, I made the glasses too big. How about it, bro? What if I just give you no personal space at all? Yeah? I call this exposure therapy. Got her? Ah, that's what you think. That's what you think. Hug? Why didn't you lead with that sooner? I love hugs. Yeah, unrelated to the euphemism, I do love spicy foods. Yeah, spicy foods are life. Zoom in on the eyes, they're so pretty. I'm sad because because of the way here, I'm gonna temporarily zoom in a little bit, but just for like demonstration purposes. The way the eyes are rigged, there's like a lot of complicated like part separation and color separation. So like every section you see in my eyes, from like the pupil to the what the fuck is the white thing, the white circle called, and then like the iris. Yeah, those are all like 10 different parts. So it's a pain to recolor them to like the exact shade of blue that I want. So I was just like, I'm just gonna leave this a default color. But I wanted them to be a little bit more close to like the blue streaks I have in my hair. It's sad. But yeah, hopefully one day I'll get good at editing texture atlases. Noted. Yeah. Hugs are nice. Man, now I'm in a lonely sentiment again. Fuck. It's your fault. It's your fault. You made me IRL lonely. This is your fault. It's a pretty color, to be honest. It is pretty. I've just like these days I've been vibing a little bit more with like lighter blues rather than like darkish purplish blues. So that's my 고민 at the moment. That's what I'm preoccupied with. Okay. What are we on second? Are we on second session or a second rest break? I lost track. I lost track of what I was supposed to be doing. I got too busy yapping with you guys. Blue's the best? It is the best. I think some subs kind of like got a hint of like what color palette I might be thinking about for my 1.0 model. I'm not gonna say anything on stream about it though. But yeah, I do plan to keep blue like a pretty heavy focus of the next model. Just maybe altering the shade a little bit. Maybe. Okay, quick survey chat, because I have you all here, and this does not indicate of like what my 1.0 will be. So you know how I'm like this, right? Actually, you know what? Let me zoom out a little bit. I'm like this. If you take away like this PNG here, I just have like the t-shirt. And I think you guys remember like the old like blue and black sweater or jacket I used to have with like the gray camisole. But I always like, oh yeah, that's not like my default look. So now my question is, what do you guys imagine me like wearing? Like, imagine it was my 1.0. What am I showing up wearing? Also, for the purpose of the scenario, imagine that I have legs. Imagine that I have legs. What am I showing up wearing? You know what? I'm not sure why my chat color is purple. My favorite color is like pine green. Is the Twitch user color like default purple, or did you set it that way? Like, I'm curious what you guys headcanon me as, like, what my fashion like styles are. I do wonder if maybe it'll be a little bit biased because, like, I've only really, like, been able to wear, like, comfy clothes on stream. Like sweaters and things like that. But yeah, just a thought. Mine was purple, but you said it was hard to read, so I went pink. Wait, did I? I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. Yeah, I think mine's been blue from the beginning. But I've like... I think I changed like the hex codes a couple of times before I settled on the one I currently have. I might edit it again. I think because I had a lot of purple names at one point. That might have been true. There were a lot of you guys who did have like purple back then. So I probably started mixing up some of you guys. I could see that happening. Okay guys, I'm gonna go get water. Because I think I'll be here for maybe like another hour. But I'm not going to survive the next hour talking to you guys if I have no water. So give me like 3 minutes, okay? I have water now. Oh, I am getting eepy. Oh, I got this guapegi to eat as a snack tonight. Like, Loki, I forgot about it all stream. I'm gonna take a bite of that. Oh my god, I got dry. No. Oh no, it's way too dry now. Try it. It's supposed to be like a chewy, twisted fried donut with like cinnamon and sugar sprinkled on it. But it tastes best when baked fresh. Because otherwise it will shrivel up very pathetically, very sadly. And then your jaw will work overtime to try and chew it, to digest it. Low-key a food coma, but do I nap or have some tea? How long ago did you... Okay, that was close. My silverware may have toppled over. It's fine. The donut is safe. There's no mess. Because I was balancing my plate on top of this container, but I think the container itself was kind of tilted. And then I like low-key watched the plate slide and was like, and I was too frozen to do anything, and I was like, okay, maybe it's not going to topple over, and then it did. Okay, but real talk, when did you most recently finish eating, Sam? Because if you like finish eating recently, I say drink the tea, wait for it to digest, and then sleep. Or if you didn't finish it that long ago and you're pretty tired, you could sleep now. Right before I started stream, actually, oh wait, well that's plenty of time for it to digest. Okay, here's what you could also do though. You could drink the tea, like warm hot tea, as a way to like lull you to sleep. That's another option. But that's up to you. Oh my god, I hate Gigi Murin. I love Gigi Murin, but I hate her. I can't get this damn K-pop song out of my head. I'm actively dying inside. I'm just like, I'm steadying my words. I'm revealing my words. And everything in my head is just... slow it down, make it bouncy. 지금부터 fly, 좀 다른 spicy, 청양고추 vibe. If you wanna know how I can show you right now, 우린 만두지 bouncy, 부리 붙여 fly. I wanna KMS, not actually KMS, but I wanna, oh my god, I wanna KMS in Minecraft. Bounce on it, that old crazy style. You guys see that Henya finally learned what that meant? I think Connor showed her what theme it came from. I actually didn't know where it came from either. And then she watched. This is what V Shoujo has been teaching her this entire time. I blame Amelie. 10 p.m. is a good time to sleep? No, that's too early. Unless you're a normie, then it's probably a good time to sleep. But I am not a normie, and 10 p.m. is like, oh my god, that's like 6 p.m. for me. But this whole plan on having fun playing games and watching anime, but I'm just EPL. Yeah, sometimes like, if you're tired, you just gotta knock yourself out, man. Not literally, but like, you know, mentally knock yourself out. Yeah. just go take a nap. Just go sleep. Don't like punch yourself to sleep or anything. That would be bad. That's what all the gin is for, bro. What if I ruined the whole ASMR vibes we have going on here by just playing 80s bouncy? YouTube will copyright strike me. I can't do that. Imagine if I were only streaming on Twitch though. I could do whatever I wanted. Because I have Twitch bot audio track. Oh, that's one thing I've like always wanted to do. I've always wanted to do like a K-pop react stream and then drag one of my friends into it. Introduce each other to like different K-pop songs. No, yeah, Aria's right. 10 p.m. is too early tea time. Sam. Well, you made up your mind, so you know what? Welcome to the land of the night owls. Oh man, I don't really like keep up with K-pop anymore. I'm not like a fan of like the musical styles that the current generation is leaning towards. I think I've kind of like drifted more into like bands and solo artists and things like that, more than necessarily idols. I mean, there are like a couple of active idol groups I still follow, but you know. What is the current gen? The current gen is like 5th gen, so that would be groups like Hearts to Hearts, Triple S. I feel like Triple S is kind of like late 4th generation though. Boy Next Door, Psychers. See, I'm struggling to remember who's even active in the 5th generation. There's like so many, but I don't pay attention to them. Who's from JYP? Kickflip? I've never listened to Kickflip. They're like Stray Kids' junior group. From YG it would be Baby Monster and Meow question mark. So that's like 5th generation. The 4th generation names that are still active that you might have heard of, with some like a couple of 3rd generations thrown in, are G-Idol, obviously Blackpink. Well, not really Blackpink. They've only come back after like big hiatus. 4th generation NMIX, ITZY, Tomorrow by Together and Hypen, aespa, NCT/Wish/Rise. Who else is there? Why am I blinking on them all? There's a lot of Nugu groups, small groups that I don't follow that much. I think Pentagon's low-key done. Yeah, I can't remember too many off the top of my head. Like I said, it's been a hot minute. I sleep at like 2 or 4 a.m, but sleeping at 10 p.m. is fine, but oh well. You can sleep whenever you want to. Just maybe not after 5 a.m. Unless you work a night shift. Or are a D-gen like me. Only then is it allowed. Hold on, let me just look this up. K-pop 4th generation. Kpopping.com. I'm supposed to be doing work right now. Oh, Fromus9. I think they recently bought their trademark or something. So they're promoting as a 5-member group now. Oh, 17 is still around. I keep forgetting about 17. They're technically 3rd generation though. Who else is on this list? Luna's disbanded. So they cut... basically their agency like mistreated them and like give them like really shitty slave contracts, so they had to sue to get out of them. And now everyone's like promoting either solo or in subunits. So I think they split into like Lucemble, Artemis, and then some other soloists. I think no, Toyana is not from Luna. Toyana's from Iceone. Iceone's also done. ATEEZ is still around. Oh, ATEEZ is 4th gen? Oh, I could have sworn they were 3rd. Wavy. They're technically C-pop though. One is very, very... Everglow is pretty much almost done as well. Man, there's a lot of 4th generation groups that are like either dead or on the verge of disbanding. It's actually so sick. I kept seeing Lisa trending for like a few for flashing her cake during live. I don't know, man. I don't keep up with Blackpink. I stopped following their music after... Because they had like some controversies around that time, and I just wasn't a fan of their musical direction. But I'm not really a fan of YG groups. I mean, Big Bang is a classic, and I love 2NE1, but after 2NE1, it's like, YG kind of went down a hole. Kind of went downhill. I fell asleep at 1 AM yesterday and woke up at 5 AM. Bro, why do you do this to yourself? Even if I sleep late, I always have to make sure I have to get at least 6 hours. I am a 5 AM sleeper most days too. I normally follow my mom's schedule since I don't have a job. Oh no, Sam. It's okay, hang in there. Alright, who's 5th gen now? That I forgot to list. The newest of the new. Oh, Zero Base One. How could I forget about Zero Base One? They're literally like the big hot survival boy group. How could I forget about Tung Pao and what's his name? What's his face? Hanbin? Is it Hanbin or a different name? I don't remember. Zero Base One is a big one. Oh, is Triple S 5th generation? I thought they were 4th. Oh, if you've ever heard of Plave, they're actually kind of like a... They're kind of like a VTuber K-pop group. If you've heard of like Isege Idol, they're kind of like the male version of that, except they don't really like... They're like full mocap. They like full mocap like their choreographies. The members are all formal idols. So they're pretty interesting to follow. I don't watch them much. I don't watch Isege much either, but they've been doing some cool things on like the virtual idol space. Let's see, Psychers, I mentioned. Boy Next Door, yes. Kiss of Life, oh yeah, that's another big one. They had like a huge controversy lately though, because on one of their live streams they had like a big like racist cultural appropriation thing, and so basically they're done internationally. I think their domestic popularity wasn't hurt though, so they'll probably just stay within South Korea. But it was big online when that happened. Rise, Eldup, Isna, Lucemble, Baby Monster. Oh my god, there's so many groups here I don't even know. Eunice? Yeah! Oh, Cat's Eye is technically 5th generation. Chad, could you consider Cat's Eye as K-pop? They're like a global girl group like XG. So I don't know. They're made by a typical K-pop agency, but they're very like heavily targeted towards the Western market. But kind of like made with the K-pop formula. So I don't know. I don't listen to Cat's Eye, to be honest. I have no idea how to label Cat's Eye myself, right? With XG, like, they're all Japanese, but they like market themselves like as a global girl group, like they call themselves a global girl group, so like, okay, that's easy enough. With Cat's Eye, I don't know what box to put them under. I would say yes, question mark? It's like, yeah, they have the token Korean member, but everyone else is not Korean. I don't think they sing in Korean, right? It's all English. So I feel like it's easier to like compare them to like Little Mix or Fifth Harmony than to like, you know, aespa, Blackpink. I think it's all English, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't bothered trying to like listen to their music, and then I heard about the Gnarly incident and I was like, okay, that's not for me. Has anyone here actually heard Gnarly? Is it as bad as it sounds? Or at least what I've read online. I didn't like it myself. I did not like Gnarly. I feel like that song was just noise marketing at this point. You guys know what I mean? Like they intentionally dropped a bad song to like get the group some publicity, and then they dropped the supposedly actually good song. Like, what is it called? Gabriella? That's the one everyone's crazy about right now. I hated it at first. Wait, so you like it now? It's grown on you? If you love brain rot rave music, it's for you. See, I like EDM. I sometimes occasionally like brain rot music like boppy boppy bop boppy bo. But the way Gnarly's been described, I don't think this is the kind of brain rot rave music I'd like. I'll stick to my intentionally awkward and cringe Vocaloid songs, thank you very much. Who needs Gnarly when you can just listen to Poppy 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 is the complete polar opposite of this in tune style, way more easy on DS, right? Exactly, exactly. Oh, did any of you guys ever listen to Mamamoo? Like, I've been thinking on the K-pop space, we've been lacking like some serious powerhouse vocals. Because everyone and their like brother and sister is just lip syncing with like very intense choreographies these days. No one is singing live. So like I miss groups like Mamamoo. Who else was like really famous for live singing back then? Oh, B2B. B2B was a really nice vocal boy group. Even Girls' Generation had like really decent vocalists. I mean, literally, we have Taeyeon coming up from there. The Queen Taeyeon. I wouldn't say 2NE1 were like vocal powerhouses, but they can sing live and dance at the same time, and they had so much stage presence. And then, of course, I have to mention EXO. BTS is known for singing live, and like a couple of vocalists do have stable vocals like Jungkook and Jin. But when I think of like a powerhouse vocal boy group, it has to be EXO. Especially with their winter ballad albums that they would release like every couple of years. So yeah, I kind of miss that era because I found like when it comes to like consuming artists and music artists, like The choreographies are impressive, yes, and I used to like really like learning K-pop choreographies, but when it comes to listening to music, they gotta know how to sing, man. They gotta know how to fucking sing. Western expansion ruined BTS? I honestly think that they were just gonna drop Dynamite as like a one-off song for the English market, and then ARMY decided, oh, we gotta give them all the success, and yeah, look where we're at right now. But I think their solo stuff has been pretty decent for the most part. Like, I really liked J-Hope's first solo album. It was like this like really cool mix of like old school hip-hop and like tinged with rock. Seokjin has like had like my favorite solo work to date, but I'm a Jin bias. Yeah, I used to be an ARMY, and now I only really follow Jin. And oh my god, his albums are so up my musical taste. Ballads and soft rock and wee. The occasional like really like funny song like Super Tuna. I wish I could have like attended his family like up in New York City, but I had no money. Jungkook has good solo stuff. I feel like, yeah, he has like a couple of like nice pop songs. I think I don't really listen to his stuff. Because typically when I listen to music, I don't listen to like top 40 Billboard stuff. And Jungkook's album sounded like it was targeted specifically for that. I only really listened to 7 because of the meme. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. J-Hope drops a song about chicken noodle soup. Oh yeah, I think that came out before his first solo drop. So his first solo album was More and Arson. I don't remember if he released music videos for like his more chill tracks like Safe Zone or Future, which I really liked as well. Yeah, that was way before. Wasn't it a remake though? I thought the Chicken Noodle Soup song was a remake. And then he brought Becky G on it. I do still remember the chorus. Chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Okay, genuine question though. Who the fuck drinks soda with chicken noodle soup? I don't understand. It's fucking soup. It's a savory soup. You drink water with that shit. Psychos. Like J-Hope, bro. Why is J-Hope a psycho, bro? Who drinks pilk? I never want to hear about pilk in my life. Not Psycho by Red Velvet, by the way. Irv, can I assume that you are mayhaps a SM stan? Like, I'm not saying company stan, but when it comes to like which company puts out more groups or artists that you like, you veer more towards SM. I am SM bias. Oh, okay. Nice. I'm kind of like a mixture of hype and SM myself, because my first K-pop groups were actually SM. So like, I wasn't really like fans, but I liked the songs. Like, so I liked a couple of like the big hits from SHINee and Super Junior, like Sorry Sorry, Lucifer, Ring Ding Dong Replay. And then I got into Red Velvet and Girls' Generation and G-Friend. G-Friend wasn't high back then, they were indie. But yeah, Red Velvet was like my first alt group. And then I got into BTS, and I was in the BTS alt for quite some time. And now I'm not really into BTS, I only like Jin. But I still follow Tomorrow by Together. I think like Tomorrow by Together is like the only hype group I really like these days. I used to like Levare Ciruam, but I think their musical output quality has kind of declined lately. So I'm not as gung-ho about them. And I'm not like fans of New Jeans or Islet either. They're too TikTok brain rotty. SM has some of my favorite groups in K-pop periods. 소녀시대, FX, and Red Velvet all in my top 5. Ooh, good taste, good taste. Love me some 소녀시대. Also FX, I didn't really listen too much of their B-sides, but I did like most of their title tracks. How about Boy Next Door? Let's just say I don't listen to Jiko that much, and they're very much a Jiko boy group. Like, I can hear the elements of his production in their music, and I'm like, yeah, that's not for me. I only really listened to Le Sserafim and aespa recently. aespa's had some good stuff, but like, they occasionally put out like the really like awkward English single, like Dirty Work. Or, what's the other one? The other one they released like around the time Spicy came out. Like, I dig me regardless, and I don't care what you say about it. And I can do it if I like it or not. I forgot what the title was called. aespa's fine, don't care for them too much. Really, I really like their techno pop sound. Like, I am such a sucker for like cyberpunk / future techno pop sounds. Like Supernova, that was my jam. That was my song of the year. You don't understand. I was looping that shit to no end. Supernova is the kind of song that you like, you turn up the volume to, and then you speed down the highway, gradually faster and faster. Until you eventually crash into something, or you don't. You get caught by the police. I do like Supernova, but it's not my favorite. I don't know, man. I'm kind of torn between like whether I like Supernova or Whiplash best. They do have like some really iconic hits, like Next Level. Speaking from experience, no, don't, bro, no. No, I am a very safe driver, don't worry. But it's like, it's the feeling that you get, you know what I mean? Like, there are some songs that come on that you're like, oh my god, this is the kind of shit that you turn on while speeding down a road, like in the movies. Not in real life. But yeah, aespa has had big hits like Next Level, what actually? Black Mamba, Savage. I'm literally just listing their title tracks at this point. Spicy. Oh, Drama was really good. I really liked Drama. Could be IRL, don't let your dreams be dreams. Yeah, I could realize my dreams and then I could find myself immediately in the afterlife afterwards and I would never dream again. Savage is my favorite. I think I ended up liking Next Level better. But Savage is not a bad song. I would say Girls was kind of a flop though. Girls was kind of a flop. I liked what was their other B-side from the same mini? Fuck, I'm blinking on the name. Oh, Illusion. Illusion should have been the title track, I'm telling you guys. Why the fuck did they go with Girls? We them girls, we them girls, we them girls. Armageddon was okay. It was okay. Like, it wasn't a bad title track, but I don't think it's their best work. The meme of where they say the name of the song, the first line was funny. Wait, which song? Yeah, I used to really be into Le Sserafim from like their debut, and then I think like I think I started like falling off around the time where they dropped like, it was their album after Unforgiven and Eve something, Eve Cycle and the Blackbeard's Wife or something like that. It was after that album came out. Oh, it was the Easy one. Because I didn't really like Easy. And then I kind of liked Crazy, and then I didn't really like Hot. I can barely recall the last couple albums. See, I feel like Le Sserafim has the same problem as BTS, where their English language like single went incredibly viral. I'm talking about Perfect Night, obviously. And then like their label decided, oh, okay, we need to put out more songs in the vein of Perfect Night. They're like easy on the ears and catchy, and I'm like, no, don't go down that road. Like, take me back to Fearless days. Take me back to Eve days. Bro, I'm telling you, TikTok was a mistake. Like, TikTok is like a blessing in a way for some small artists, and it's also a curse. It's always the brain rot music that goes viral. Because, like, I don't want to shit on TikTok entirely because I know that's how Olivia Rodrigo got her big break. And, like, I don't mind some of, like, Olivia's music. But, like, everything else that the TikTok algo has pushed, I've not been a fan of. The first two albums was peak. Oh my god, what was their second title track? Anti-Fragile. Especially after the whole Karam incident, I was like, oh my god, my girls are so back. The entire Anti-Fragile album was so good. And then I'm not typically like a fan of like Western themed K-pop music, but like Unforgiven was like low-key a bop. It was low-key a bop. I still bob my head to it every now and then. I think K-pop songs in 2025 are engineered to be catchy and TikTok brain rot. Yeah, I agree. I think that's the one reason why, like, I think the only... Oh, I just remembered. The only 5th gen group I've listened to at all this year was this new one called... AHOF. I'm not sure how they're... what the Hangul romanization is. Let me look them up real quick. Oh, it's literally just Aho. It's spelled AHOF and they're pronounced Aho. Like, number 9. Okay, maybe they were like a survival group or something. I think their title track is called Rendezvous, and it was like, wow, that sounds like it came out of 3rd gen. So I really liked it, and that's all I really liked this year. Outside of Jin. He dropped like a 2nd solo album this year, and I was like, oh my god. He actually, so you guys know Radwimps, right? So Jin collaborated with the lead singer-songwriter of that band to make one of the B-sides on his most recent album, and it is literally so good. It's like, this shit could be featured on the Shinkai movie. That was another... He has another ballad B-side called Background that I've been really enjoying as well. Can you guys tell I really like ballads? Like, my 2 favorite, like, Korean musician slash artist groups right now are, like, IU and Akdol Musician. Which is shortened to, like, Angmyu. So good. So good. I showed my friend Anti-Fragile because it's a K-pop version of reggaeton, and they were like, it's not sussy enough. I mean, that's the thing. K-pop's never gonna be like that sussy. Because Korea as a whole is still like a very conservative society compared to like the United States. It could change in a few years, but you didn't take that from me. I miss 2nd gen VRO. Yeah, honestly, same. 2nd gen, it was like... That was K-pop peak. I mean, I love 3rd gen a lot. A lot of my favorite groups come from 3rd gen, but like 2nd gen, man. That was like the era. Like 1st gen was when K-pop was kind of like, you know, finding its footing, developing its sound with like some cult hit classics. And then 2nd gen, they like took that formula and then refined it. Hi Beekeeper, thank you for peeking in. Like, I'm thinking about groups like... The 1st gen groups like SES, HLT, Sexy Kids. And then 2nd gen with the rise of Sonyeoside, 21, Big Bang. Oh my god, Big Bang! Is there another 2nd gen boy group that was popular then? Oh, Shiny, of course. Shiny and Super Junior. How could I forget about them? I don't know, man. I feel like all of the iconic K-pop songs came from, like, 2nd gen. Oh, Shinhwa was 1st gen too, now that I think about it. I guess a lot of the K-pop music I listen to these days was music from 2024. Yeah, it's very funny because like when I was like getting to K-pop like around 2015, like I listened to all the second gen stuff first instead of like what was current. So later when like in college, I would be talking to some of like my seniors, my hmmges, about like different K-pop like artists that we listen to, and they were like, "You surprisingly know more older stuff than I expected." And I'd be like, yeah, is that not normal?" I learned that was in fact very not normal. I even knew like a couple of epic high songs. They're like, "Oh my god, old school," and I'm like, yes. I mean, I was introduced to it by like some of my mom's Korean friends. No, that's so true. Second gen peaks. Yeah. Like, take me back to those days for the music. Don't take me back to those days for the slave contracts and whatnot, and like the mistreatment and like all the controversies and scandals. But like, for the music, oh my god. Can we just bring second gen to fifth gen already, guys? You know what else was true about second gen? They knew how to aura farm. They had the ultimate stage presence. Like, they could just like be on the stage solo, and they could probably like pull off a whole concert on their own. Nowadays, fifth gen, like, everyone looks so awkward, like performing like their intricate group choreographies, and it's like, wow, it's not really fun watching music shows anymore. Big Bang would have been good if they didn't commit war crimes. I feel like Taeyong's the only good one at this point, right? Okay, well, TOP technically, like, I wouldn't necessarily say like he committed a war crime. I think doing weed was illegal in Korea though, so he technically made a mistake. Don't know if he deserved all the vitriol he got though, especially after, you know, he attempted. But yeah, in terms of being scandal free, I think like Taeyong's like the only he's the only one. Like, bro just married and everyone was like, okay, and that's it. That's the worst thing he's ever done, to my knowledge. Doing weed? Yeah, in Korea, like, certain, like, medications, and especially, like, drugs, including weed, is not legal over there. And they take that very seriously. So if you're caught with it, you can pretty much kiss your career goodbye. So that happened to Pak Pom of 21. I think she got caught with like certain meds that were not allowed in Korea, but she imported them from like America or something. And then that one dude, BI from iKON, he had a whole weed scandal. I think he eventually got put on like probation or something. And then obviously TOP had his whole thing as well. I think doing weed in Korea is a criminal offense. Yeah, it is. Like, I swear to God, you can probably get worse punishments for doing weed in Korea than, you know, not keeping your hands to yourself. But that's a topic for another day. I used to come home after school and watch 음악 중심 on Music Bank on TV almost every day. Oh my god. So lucky. I grew up in the States, and one of my parents is not Korean. And this is the type of parent who really Alright, let's just say this person is not a fan of like multiculturalism. Let's just put it that way. So I didn't grow up with like Korean shows on the television or anything like that. My mom eventually figured out how to like pirate Korean dramas online, so she started watching those, and sometimes I'd watch them and like Running Man with her. But yeah, I got all the Korean cultural immersions like for the entertainment. It was really great. Time for me to lurk and get ready for bed. Take care, y'all. Thank you for the like, purrs. Have a good night. Have you watched Levare Ciruam Team? Oh, I think I've heard of it. I don't think I've watched it though. I haven't watched many variety shows. I don't even watch like Korean dramas these days. Like I literally came back after like 4 years just to watch 서초동. Because Lee Jong-suk was in it. I did end up liking it because I really like slice of life dramas, so it turned out to be like a good thing. But yeah, I don't really watch dramas. But the main reason is because like I think my attention span is fucked, so like I can't really do like long episodes usually. I think I don't know what it was about Sotodon that just worked this magic on me like crack, but it's like Korean Ninja Warriors. Yeah, that sounds about right. How do you watch anime then? Here's the thing. Anime is broken up into shorter episodes. It's literally like 22 to 25 minutes on average. That's much easier to watch on like a daily or weekly basis than a Korean drama. Because most of the Korean dramas that I watch, they're already completed. I think Sotodong was easier because it was seasonal and I actually kept up with it week to week. But if it's like an already completed show, that's like, oh, that's like at least 6 to 8 hours of my life I have to give away, and I don't feel like doing that. I can knock out like 6 series off my anime plan to watch in that same amount of time. But yeah, Korean dramas do have like some really nice stories and production quality these days. But sometimes they begin to feel like homework, so I kind of avoid them by default. I think the ones I watched and liked were 응답하라 1988? I did watch 199, was it 7? The original one. I skipped the second one because I think I liked the concept of a family drama, and then the second one was not family drama, so I was like, okay, I don't want to watch that. If you guys don't know what 응답하라 1988 is, it's basically Reply 1988, and then the original one was Reply 1997. It's okay to not be okay. 사이코지만 괜찮아. Obviously 서초동. Oh, 해방일지. My liberation notes. It's very slow, so I don't easily recommend 해방일지, but it was pretty good. I also watched Sky Castle. That one was fine. I think the ending was a little bit too happy ending though. What else have I watched? I watched the Miracle number 7 in Cell number 7 movie. I watched the Broker movie. Obviously I watched Parasite. I feel like I've watched a few more Korean movies than dramas now. Now that I think about it. I've even watched Mickey 17 in theaters. I was like, wow. The first movie I'm seeing in theaters in a long time, and it's from a Korean director. Say it ain't so. Let me pull up my drama list. I tend to get bored halfway through animes and regular shows, so jump around episodes and watch the climaxes and endings, then struggle to watch the episodes I skipped. Wait, Sam, what the fuck? How do you do that? How is your attention span worse than mine? You miss up all the crucial build-up and development. At that point, you're just watching TikTok versions of animes. No. Bestie, don't do yourself dirty like this. Uninstall TikTok, start reading books. Do yourself a favor. Let me see. Alright. Watch list. Here we go. Oh, 의사생활 hospital playlist. I really liked that one. Again, slice of life. You guys can kind of see a pattern here. Have you watched 택시 운전사? Oh, I have not, but it's on my plan to watch. Like, I want to watch it. I've heard it's very, very good. I think that was the last Korean movie I watched. Yeah, it's very infamous. And I've heard it's very, very good. You know what, guys? I keep saying that I want to bring Korean movies back to like your Discord group watches. Can I start bringing Korean movies into Discord group watches, guys? Will you come watch them with me? You guys are missing out on peak cinema. Like, I'm not even joking. Korean cinema is... It's not as underrated now after Parasite, but before Parasite, like, literally nobody knew about it, and it, like, it angers me. Sam, you need help? Yeah, see, Mice agrees with me too. Ari, The Glory? Oh, I've heard of The Glory. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. What was it? Like a... Was it like some revenge makjang drama? So I was like, yeah, I don't know if that's for me. Okay, what else have I watched? Oh yes, the random BL drama. Yeah, I watched Semantic Error. That's the one Korean BL I watched. I mean, it wasn't bad. I liked it. It got me to read the webtoon, but like, it's not an easy K-drama recommendation. There's nothing like spicy in it or anything. It's just like, it's kind of like enemies to lovers dynamic. It doesn't have like the biggest production quality either. But it was alright. I will see a clip of an anime action scene, watch the scene, and after I'll watch the whole series. Bro, I just read the synopses on my anime list or any list and then I go in blind. I don't even watch trailers. I think I only watch trailers when it's for adaptations of mangas I've already read. I've watched The Glory 4 times and one of the few I didn't skip around. Oh my god. Well, I'm glad it held your attention span. Even if it was just temporary. I did watch Busaning, the one everyone's watched. Everyone's seen Train to Busan. Then I watched 역도요정 김복주, Weightlifting Fairy 김복주. I think there might be more in here that I didn't update as completed or watching. Oh yeah, 이상한 변호사 우영우, Extraordinary Attorney Woo. I watched that one. Very fun. I feel like there should be more. Did I not update things? Oh, 너의 목소리가 들려. I hear your voice. I also watched that one. Oh wow, isn't that another 이종석 drama? Ha! I don't read synopsis, I just look at tags unless it was a clip. Bro. Don't you want to know what the show is about before you get into it? You just see the text and it's like, okay, I'll just give it a shot and go in blind. What? No, that couldn't be me. I don't know why Busanen got so popular now that I think about it. I don't know how it took off in like international spaces, but I feel like, you know how in the West like the zombies are always like so slow moving? And then Busanen was the opposite of that, and then as soon as people like found out about it, they're like, wow, amazing. And also, what is it? Social commentary on classism and things like that. That kind of thing does very well here in the West. So yeah, that's probably why it took off. It's kind of funny because I remember like around the time Busanen came out, I think Korea was like, bruh, not another zombie movie, because I think there were a lot of zombie movies that had come out prior to then. And then here in the international side, I was like, oh my god, Train to Busan is so good. Going in blind is peak. I mean, I'll go in blind to a show if I'm literally told by one of my friends you should go in blind. But otherwise, if I'm looking for new shows to watch, then like obviously like I'm scrolling through the seasonals on the anime websites, right? I'm going to fucking read the plot synopsis on there. This is how I can tell whether it's gonna actually be a wholesome romance or if it's going to devolve into harem shenanigans. Speaking of social classism, I should actually go watch 설국열차? 설국열차... 그게 뭐였지? Wait, let me look this up. I might know it by its English name. 설국열차... Oh, Snowpiercer! Oh yeah, that's another one I have to watch. Yeah, 봉준호's put out a lot of good stuff. Man, I can't believe we went down like a whole rabbit hole of like just talking about like K-pop and then K-dramas and K-movies. It's like, I suddenly, oh right, yeah, I'm technically a Kumio VTuber. I played so much Star Rail and Weeb games I've forgotten. I technically am a Kumio VTuber. I've seen Snowpiercer, but I need to rewatch. You should watch Bong Joon-ho's other works too. Like, I do hear a lot about Snowpiercer on the international side, but he has a lot of other Korean language films that are pretty stellar. Trying to remember the English titles. What has he written? What has he directed? Mother is a good one. And then what was the other one that I really... What was the other one that I really liked? It might have been Memories of Murder. 살인의 추억? It's a really old one though. There also was like another like more sci-fi-esque movie that I heard was good, like Quemur, The Host, but I haven't watched it yet. Because I think it had a bit more like horror vibes to it, and I don't do too well with horror. I haven't played Star Rail in like a week. Can you make a Discord channel for your recommendations? I have a bad memory, I won't remember. I... Like a channel for my recommendations? I mean, I could do that. I just won't know where to put it. And it'll probably be read-only. I've been experimenting with speed, watching a 1.25 or 1.5 speed to refrain from skipping entire episodes. Aren't you technically ruining the pacing when you do that? I get that for trash anime. But for actual good anime? Oh my god. No, Sam, why do you do this? Why do you do this? We need to put you in rehab, Sam. We need to turn you into a normal anime watcher again. It's for your own good. It's my ADHD and I can't help it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. You still need help in this anime thing though. My ADHD is not that crazy. I know there are like different kinds of ADHD. Like some people have the ADHD where they can like binge like shows like nonstop, and then people have the other kind of ADHD where they watch like 5 minutes and then they have to stop. I haven't watched K-pop Demon Hunter, Squid Game, Parasite in 2025. Might as well be a fake Korean. Oh, don't worry, Katie. I haven't watched Ultimo Game either. Squid Game. Mostly because it all got spoiled for me anyway in season 1, so I was like, what's the point anymore? I did watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh, there's another like movie that you might not have heard of. 이별의 필요한. Which the English title is Lost in Starlight. It's like, it's not an animated movie in the way K-pop Demon Hunters was, but it's like a completely original 2D animated film by a Korean director in Korean. I would recommend watching it just for the OST. The music is so good. It's like very indie coded style, indie band style. That was described themselves as being my opposite. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's another like Korean animated movie coming out either later this year or early next year. And it's based on a webtoon. Like it's not like the typical animated web shorts or webtoons. Like it's an actual feature-length film. Oh, what was it called? Something about a letter. Something about a 편지. I feel like I saw the title on the Anime News Network somewhere. I should buy Netflix and watch K-pop Demon Hunters Parasite and 이별의 필요한, then cancel my subscription. You could do that. I went for an alternative method, if you know, you know. Because I am broke. But that's not a bad idea. Alright, if I filter this... There's no filter by newest, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. Maybe Twitter will help out here. Korean webtoon movie. Why is it that I can never remember the titles here? No, it's not True Beauty. You fuckers. Where the fuck? Where the fuck is the movie? Oh, here we are, here we are. 연애 편지. I haven't read that webtoon, so I was blanking on it. 연애 편지. Oh, but you're so right. Yeah. Why would we give our money to Netflix? JK. JK. Support your local corpos, everyone. I'm sure you can do a free trial. Does Netflix still have free trials? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Even Spotify has them. I have a game 2 streams and Discord going at the same time. How the fuck do you do that, mice? You know, there are like sometimes like some streamer friends, past and present, would come into my stream and be like, oh yeah, I have your stream up while I have my stream going on. I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? And also like, I'm of the mentality that like, if I'm streaming, I'm giving my 100% attention to that stream. Like, I don't want any other friends like stream audios like leaking into my stream. I don't want my attention being divided, so that's just not me. I feel like that's just like basic streamer etiquette, in my personal opinion. I don't judge others if they have like other people's like streams up and are like listening to them. But it's like, how do you do that? I can't watch things properly without skipping if I'm watching with someone else or actively talking with someone about what episode I'm on and stuff. Ah, so kind of like a little bit of an accountability system. I see, I see. My attention isn't divided. I need multiple stimuli or I can't function. I mean, I guess it's like one thing if you have background noise, but like they would come into my chat and like actively send messages and I'd be like, huh? Hello? So it's been difficult to wrap my head around that one thing. Oh my god, I have not reset my timers.
안녕.
Hi Flim, welcome and thank you for peeking in. I've seen that a lot with streamers recently. I know mini streamers who stream and watch streams. See, the streamers I know who do that, it's kind of like stream sniping. Like, they're intentionally watching those streams on their stream and reacting to them. Like, I don't think it's the same thing as like chatting with people or like playing a game while listening to other like people's streams too. But I don't know. Maybe they're just built different. Luvik says he watches shows while streaming. No, that's not me. That's not me, bro. It makes sense when it's like watch-alongs. But if he's like playing something like League of Legends, I don't understand. Oh my god. Like I said, maybe they're just built different. Maybe they're just built different and I should not attempt to understand. League is easy to do. I've seen people play League and Val at the same time. Hold up. Why can't some of my friends text me while they're playing their League games then? Why do I have to wait an hour for their responses? Oh, okay. Let me claim my points real quick. What new rank did I reach? 8. Sweet. Okay, I want to change the lighting too. It is now nighttime. Yes, it is like 11 PM right now. Match games can also last a while when high ranked. Okay, but like, don't you still have to like pay attention to like the towers and defenses and like the mobs coming at you and things like that? Sorry, eating donut right now. Yeah, but Velo rounds last at most 2 minutes. Wait, I was talking about League. You can alt tap between rounds? Valo rounds only 2 minutes long. I could have sworn like up to P game rounds could have been like longer than that. Maybe Valo is built differently. Okay, I feel like we're just like chatting now instead of co-working, so I'm gonna change the category. I'm not even doing work at this point anymore. It's a 5 versus 5 and no revive. Hey, that rhymes! 5v5 revive. Ha ha ha. Okay. Oh man, alright. Well, I think I got most of the things done that I had to get done. The only thing I didn't get to do was my content creation stuff. I'll do that after stream. It is kind of early, so like I think I'll have time to like be able to work on some things. Yeah, I think I'm good for the night, to be honest. I think I'm good. I pretty much knocked out all my major tasks, so like... Except for like video editing, which I can't do on stream. It would literally just be here. It would just be me here, sitting here, yapping to you guys that I've been doing for like the last 30 minutes. 3 minutes, 3 hours. Hey guys, imagine how our stream has only lasted for 3 minutes. We still have so much longer to go. Nah. It's been like 3.5 hours. Hi, good, I'm Bolt. Shut up! Shut up, E! Okay. I know I literally just changed the category to just chatting, but I just realized, oh my god. I'm feeling the exhaustion. So I think I'll call it here for the night. Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you were able to be productive in your own way. Regardless of whatever it was that you had to do. I definitely want to do like more chill co-working happy streams like this. In the future, what is going on with my webcam? Oh my god, fix your goddamn tracking. Fix your goddamn tracking. For my schedule, tomorrow I'll be playing Musume. So I'll do some polls with like the limited currency that I have as a new player. We'll do some career runs, and I'll probably decide then if I want to keep up with the game or not. But apparently people on YouTube liked it, so we're gonna give it another go tomorrow. On Friday we'll be playing the Star Rail 3.4 quest again. So my goal is to hopefully finish it that night. We'll see how that goes. And then on Saturday is the Peak collab with Sonhwa, Ursona, Lumi, and Zen. So I hope you guys will come out to that. The Saturday collab is at 3 PM EST, so think like 4 hours earlier than my usual stream time. So if you can't make it, totally understandable, but no pressure. And yeah, that's basically all the housekeeping. Hang tight, I'm gonna drop you guys in a raid somewhere. I failed to not move the entire stream. I mean, so long as you sat for long enough, I think it's good. I don't think it's possible to like ever not move from your place in like the span of 3.5 hours, unless you're really dedicated. I shall send you guys to... F, I have no one to drop you guys in an array to. Shall we network then? I guess we could network. Let me see what we've got here. Do you guys have any suggestions for people to raid while I'm looking? Oh my god, why are there so many people here? Why are there so many chatters here? Meteor's live? We've been raiding them a lot lately, but yeah, I guess I could drop you guys there. Alright, I'll probably just raid and run then. Alright, we're raiding Meteor, guys. Our raid message, I'm gonna leave in chat. So there you go, boom boom boom. Big Gumiho scam alert. Make sure to spam that in the chat once the raid goes through. Remember, again, to respect Meteor's rules, don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy Eve, everyone. Bye bye.